everything. Told you it's the campaign. My phone off, man, I can't hear you. My phone off, man, I can't hear you. I ain't tryna hear a thing. Told you it's the campaign.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord.
White Greek independently coexist without stipulation, free of indoctrination, the ability to enjoy human rights without prejudice and discrimination. Freedom, safe and protected against illegal search and seizure, the right to protest without arrest, the right to speak my mind, to gather with others of my own kind, whether they be blue or black or green or white. Freedom grants me the right to be whatever God granted me the ability to be.
I like this.
You say you want
freedom. Come on. You say you want.
Do you really want freedom?
You really want. Listen to me.
You say you want freedom.
You really want.
Do you really want freedom?
Let me ask y'all something. Let me tell you something.
You can't say something was given to you in a silver platter just because it wasn't given to you in a way that it really matters. You gotta get up and get your freedom. Don't let the man hold you down from your plan, nor he defeated. Well educated and well dressed, top athletics, of course they jealous of what God bless. So put in the test that the people see the God in you, bringing out the heart in his brother. He believe in you. Words of the past are fault for you, not for you being on the couch and trashing the next brother. Stop your trumping your gift, fumbling and out of possession, and on to the next brother or sister who wants something. Stop the high power bloodshed. Stop being a part of the problem to help the children of the world get fed with the truth from God, knowing always how to beat them. So get up, do something if you really want freedom.
Come on. Do you really want?
Do you really want freedom?
Ask yourself good. You really want?
You say you want freedom.
Y'all talking real good, man. Ask yourself. Do you really want?
You really want freedom?
They work hard for it.
Freedom from negative thinking, freedom from bills grinding and sinking, freedom from doubting myself if I'm ever gonna make it, freedom from making excuses and me reaching my potential, freedom from moving up and me changing residential, freedom from kicking myself and me making life mistakes, freedom start with God and he stand me in the face, freedom from giving cricket man the power over me, freedom not knowing God and the powers that be, but now we got a hold of me. Change your mind, brass to let go of me. Freedom for conviction that this is erasing the rich and the mental my haters that going through crazy messes that dawn days on me. Generation for generation, race, color, and creed. But one thing gotta show the real way what freedom means. Born leaders, they're born entrepreneurs. So let God make you free. Ain't nothing can't hold you. So
I'm free with God, I'm proud.
Keep my mind together with others of my own kind.
I'm free with God, I'm proud.
Freedom.
I'm free with God, I'm proud.
Freedom.
I'm free with God, I'm proud.
let the band play.
90.7 WTCC FM.
Come on.
My name is D.Moss. I'm on the air with my girl NBS MALAY. Rock with us, y'all.
Say it loud, real loud.
I'm free with God, I'm proud.
Say it loud, real loud.
I'm free with God, I'm proud.
We fought from the ballot box to the classroom, the courtroom to the jail cell. The battle for freedom has been and will forever be real. We can't afford to dance and settle without meddle with our own affairs. It's time to stop saying we don't care, because our lives depend on our actions, and there's no satisfaction or relaxing until
you want freedom. Do you really want freedom? Say you want freedom.
We must remain free for those who haven't had fought long and hard to ensure the
Me
protection
too. I got your music, baby. I'm about to play that bad boy.
Battle won. Silently through God, the new battle cry has begun. choose you. Not because you're beautiful, but because amazing you are. The star of every show in every century since the beginning of time. You shine even when you're alone. No place is ever a happy home until you arrive. And as long as I'm alive, my love is committed to you. So I dig you like earth, dark brown or rich like life. You are the beginning, new birth. As others search for the God in the stars, I search for you, and only you.
Yeah.
Gotta be clean. Send it, D.Moss. Live at gmail.com.
Said, let me work a miracle. Let me lay some hands on your mantle. If I touch your soul, I'll be gentle. Girl, this is my love and my body. Now I'm underwater, yeah. Got me speaking in tongues. Now you wanna run, yeah. Feeling for some fun. Don't matter if you Christian, babe. See, I don't like religion, babe. And it don't make a difference, babe. You still in the run, yeah. No more water, grab some wine, I bet it do your spirit fun. This sound like some disco balls and go-go, snorting cocoa nuts. Opposites and opportunists, dressed up for the funeral. Grab a drum and grab my friends and rock on Edgewood Boulevard. I like women, all the women admire my honesty. If I'm speaking honestly, my love exceeds monogamy. Truest as I wanna be, and yeah, I got a lot for you. On my way to heaven, I just looked over and stopped. Let me work a miracle. Let me lay some hands on your mantle. If I touch your soul, I'll be gentle. Girl, this is my love and my body. Now I'm underwater, yeah. Got me speaking in tongues. Now you wanna run, yeah. Feeling for some fun. Don't matter if you Christian, babe. See, I don't like religion, babe. And it don't make no difference. You still in the run, yeah.
You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.
I'm in the crib chilling with my son, realest thing I've ever done. Waiting for the day to come, I promised him the moon and sun. I'm numb to what was said and done. I undergo, I overcome. You overcooked and overdone. I'm overlooked and number one. Gotta know some things you never know. Gotta let go of some people or you never grow. Gotta pay it forward all the time so you never owe. Anything is possible with God, it's just the way it go. Listen, I got my weight up when I lost weight. It's funny how that worked, irony and all faith. A little sacrifice, a lot of pain and all grace. Guess that's what happens when you moving at a boss pace.
I'm in the zone on my own, on the throne. Don't judge me, we equally wrong. A microphone, metronome, and a poem. Just love me or leave me alone.
Listen, this is the revelation, a higher elevation. Illuminate the sky, call that the revelation. And thank the Most High, let's have a conversation. We about to level up, cause we above it. So I hit the ground on the run, doing all that can't be done. Swinging when the evils come, moving like a pendulum. Side to side, bending them. Pause, I could be ending them, but fatherhood preventing them. So listen what I said to them. My pen is a prophet, it got foresight. I could tell the facts different now from all sides. What I did and why I did it, why I told lies. What they did and why they did it, but I'm so tired, so I broke the soul ties. I lost some old guys, it wasn't right until I prayed and made it all right. A manicurist precision, I nailed inhale it all the time. And see my vision and you'll see why I'm up all night. Know my position and you'll see why it ain't online. Too many taking all the truth to make it all lies. And ain't no acting, this is real days of all lives. So ain't no action after cutting, ain't no more tries. With Mala.
I'm in the zone on my own, on the throne. Don't judge me, we equally wrong. A microphone, metronome, and a poem. Just love me or leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Listen, this is the revelation, a higher elevation. Illuminate the sky, call that the revelation. And thank the Most High. Let's have a conversation. We about to level up, cause we above the hating.
Thank you for coming out once again. You are now in tune with Solid Romano, Sidetrack Entertainment. And we're gonna call this one right here Levelation. Let's go.
90.7 WTCC FM. If you can hear me, let me hear you say yeah.
I mean, I can hear you, so yeah.
I'm hoping they can hear me out there. What's up to Verna Langford? My cousin Lo Trueheart. Lo, what's up?
What's good?
Pito Royal in the house. What's happening, everybody? It's another Monday night. We live.
Monday nights are always special, and yes, we are live.
And tell everybody who you are. Who is you again?
My name is NBS MALAY. It stands for Naturally Beautiful and Sophisticated. Just in case you didn't know, it's just me.
Yeah, nobody told me. I didn't know.
You know what? Whatever.
Yo, this is we on 90.7. We're gonna be rocking with you all night till midnight.
Yes.
Malay got some games, some raffles, some. You got some games and stuff rolling up in here, right?
Oh yes. I was like, wait, I thought you was telling them I was about to start rapping. Like I'm about to rap.
Oh,
for real?
You can do that though.
I mean,
you can do that.
I can't
though.
rap, but I could fake flow. Just a little bit. I could do a little poetry. Actually, I think we do have a couple of games and everything, and we're gonna get started.
We're gonna get started.
Shortly. We're gonna get started very shortly. We really will, and we got our guests and everything.
Yeah, we got some guests coming.
Coming through.
There it is.
Yes.
It's gonna be pretty smooth, y'all.
Yes,
so I gotta play this joint by my man Pito Royal. It's a real smooth spoken word joint. So I gotta play this. Dig it, y'all. Let me know what you think.
Hey.
Sometimes I wonder what it's all about. Why there are so many people who love to shout. Walking in the streets, I understand the plan. But I wonder, who really is the man? People try to say, don't walk that avenue. And sometimes I realize that what they say is true. Those who do right hate those who do wrong. But it's like my father said, I knew it all along. So here I am, waiting for a fight. But not with swords, with words that hold might. So I challenge you to seize the day and not to listen to what the haters have to say. Understand that there's a plan for you and try to chill with the heroic crew. So here we are, you and I, and it is time, brother, testify.
It is. That's my man Pito. Yo, listen. Those are words to live by. I'm digging that. I'm going to leave y'all in the hands of my beautiful co-host, NBS MALAY.
Hey.
Talk to him, because we have a guest walking through the door right now. Macway.
Yes. Okay. So I want to talk about that piece that he just spit. All right, listen. I feel like we downplay poetry that's like, I think people today, they expect you to just flow with all types of difficult words that they don't even understand. I just feel like people take simple poetry for granted. I really don't want to call it simple, but it was really simple. The words were very simple. Like, come on, like, I really don't like to acknowledge haters too much. I just feel like we give too much energy to our haters today. But I feel like haters are crucial to our success, because I feel like once somebody doesn't like you, they'll go off and they'll tell somebody something that they don't like about you, and then that person ends up liking that thing about you that they don't like. So that's what that poem said to me. What did it say to you?
Oh man, it said a lot. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to attempt to break it down. What I'm going to do is invite Pito to come on to the show at some point.
Oh, okay.
Because all of his poetry is like this. Poetry is deep, man. He's phenomenal.
Word.
And it'd be cool to get him up here and let him come and talk about his joints.
Yes.
Okay. Pito, you got me? So I'm going to throw you on the spot. Samira Abdul Karim, what's happening, sis? How the camera skills working? That girl's a monster with the camera. Listen, so right now we got my man Mac way up in the studio. Come on over here, bro. Get up in the film. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, 90 points. Oh, we live on 90.7 right now. And we live on YouTube. We live on about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7 different Facebook pages, 2 groups. We up in here. So we up in here. We up in here.
To scoot on over there.
Yeah. Mac way up in the studio.
Cause we out here.
Let's see if we can get him up in here.
Is your big head?
Yo, is it my big head?
Yes. Scoot over.
Leave me alone, man. There he is. I see him right there. But yo, we also got my man Ayaba Iwo Mandingo, one of the dopest poet, artist, playwright, authors in the country. He's brother man from my home country, Antigua and Barbuda. He's back there painting right now. Brother, can you hear me?
Yes. Peace, brother, man. What's good, family? What's good?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Your volume up.
I got to turn my volume up.
Can you hear me, brother?
You can hear him, but you can't hear him.
Check and see if you're muted. Can you hear me? Nod your head if you can hear me, bro.
Yes, I can hear you fine.
I can't hear you, though.
My mic is telling me my mic is off and on. You got me now?
Okay. So, okay. I know what's happening. Give me a second. We working on some technical.
Yo, I'm good, brother. You see where I'm at?
Don't let this bad boy. Give me a second. We're working on it. I got it. I got to.
But he over there painting. You see what's good.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna play some music real quick while we figure out this technical difficulty. That's a difficulty.
Yeah,
let me hear you say that, but you can't say that, right?
Technical difficulty.
So I'm gonna throw on some Dre sounds while we trying to get this right. Here it is, y'all.
I love you, mommy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just keep it real quick, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody said, get my ish together.
Like,
I'm trying, man.
You heard me on that? You going nowhere fast. Yeah. I gotta start teaching niggas, so here's a lesson. I'm safe around my city with or without a weapon, no stressing. You'll never see me roll with niggas for protection. I'm good on my own and I ain't talking no reflection. Cocaine white, if you ain't know, this is Ghost attire. Hit it with the cannon and went ghost like her name was Mariah. Call me Sire like I'm the coming Messiah. Even when I'm lit and wired, you know I can start a fire.
I know I'm doing. I've been at it for a minute. Gotta make it count, so stacking up the hours like she just got out the shower. Girl, I can try you out without a towel. I know what I'm doing. You can't tell me. I ain't never gon' quit. I know what I'm doing. I'ma be okay. Don't worry about me. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know it's all about the money. I've been making plays, took a trip to California. Calabasas if you wanna know. Mama say I'm tripping, she don't like the weed smoke. Gotta get it, yeah, I gotta go. Staying in my own lane, stacking up the loose change. Just they didn't notice. Do it by myself, I don't need nobody help. Only drink top shelf, but I can barely focus. Walk a straight line to the bank. Cut them blue lights off. I with the police. Trying to be a boss, no employees. Who you working for? Being real, don't come with trophies, just don't work. You can't tell me, I ain't never gon' quit. I know what I'm doing. I'ma be okay. Don't worry about me. I know what I'm doing. 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 I know what I'm never been a moment by the hater. Just me and my daughter. If it ain't about the paper, give me 3 days. Make a trip to Colorado. Make a trip to Colorado. I be on it in the morning, 3 a.m. Get into it like the sun sleeping next. Y'all just wake up. I got it now, I'm up like an elevator. Running back, solving all my problems with no calculator. I know what I'm doing. You can't tell me. I ain't never gon' quit. I know what I'm doing.
Good, bro? I don't know. Good.
So I feel I'm the body, I don't want some guys. The people got me humping. I know the crowd be jumping. So I be gone with these guys.
You okay? I'm live, D. What up? Moss, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Moss?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, bro. Somebody just inboxed me, told me they can hear us loud and clear.
Yeah, you can probably hear everything we over here talking about.
Yeah, somebody just inboxed me just now and said we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, they couldn't hear me.
Yeah. Bro, you know, come on, bro. You know who this is, me and you, man. You know this Uncle Sam with this dot did it dot dash. Come on, man.
Listen, bro.
Come on, man.
All day, it's been working.
You know that dot did it dot dash, man. Come on.
All right, everybody. Listen, on the big screen right now, we have my brother Ayaba Ibo Mandingo out of Connecticut, one of the top poet, author, playwright, actors in the freaking country. Oh, let me add vocalists onto that right now. All right? All right? Yo,
peace to you, man. Peace to your family. What's good?
Hey, man, for everybody who's unfamiliar, and I don't know who would be, but for anyone unfamiliar with you, yo, tell them who you are, bro.
My name is Ayaba Ibo Mandingo. I'm from Antigua and Barbuda in the Caribbean. The most beautiful island in God's creation. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it.
I'm going to co-sign on that one. I'm going to co-sign that one.
I've been here for 40 years. Down now, like you said, we're countrymen as well as alumni of Southern Connecticut State University. I'm a storyteller. I used to say everything. I used to say all the things, and for me, I didn't add a title until I could do it. You know, like Langston Hughes was a poet. It took me years before I could say I was a poet, or I felt like it. So I'm a storyteller in the tradition of our African ancestors. I'm a griot. I use painting and poetry and song and dance and sculpture and everything to tell our stories. And the way the griot did when we would go from village to village telling our story orally. So I'm the continuum of that tradition.
All right. Yeah. So being the griot, the storyteller, why don't you drop a story for us?
Yes.
He sits to me like a titled warrior contemplating his youth, of battles lost and won and of his search for truth. Imagining myself as him and traveling back in time to see America in technicolored black and white, when Ku Klux Klan burned crosses in the night in response to our black demands were mute, and Southern magnolias bore dead, castrated, peculiar fruit. When Jim Crow sign showed us our water fountains, and before Martin Luther climbed his mountains. To all of this and countless more walk, this old man who sits next door with skin so full of melanin. The South must have been rough for him. He must have swallowed all his pride to take America in stride and still be here at 96. In spite of all the stones and sticks they used to try to break our bones, and Hoover's taps on Huey's phones, and all the blood that spilled and run from US manufactured guns, and all the lying presidents, and all the times they raised the rent, and all the blacks to war they sent to die for them, and all the sellout niggas who lie for them. Through all of this old man walked and still to sit and hear him talk. His strength remains, his pride remains, his love remains, his stride remains. He died this year, but I will not forget him. I haven't forgotten you, Mother dear. The wailing of your cries that lives within my ears. I haven't forgotten the way it felt to only have your child for a while and fear the auctioneer becoming human steer. I remember your womanhood. You could pick 50 satchels of cotton. I haven't forgotten. You could face the whip 3 months within a ship, founding fathers invading hips, stealing your sons and daughters away. Today, tomorrow, African names become Smith. Black people seem to love it and are willing to sit and watch them colonize you, imperialize you, globalize you, and Tarzan movie trivialize you. But the warmness of your tropical room, I still remember. Sucking raw melanin from your breasts, Mount Kilimanjaro's peaks, my cheekbones, black skin, nose and lips survived the ships and whips and founding fathers invading hips. So they see both of your faces today too. I'll make them remember what they did to you.
Wow.
Yo, that's Ayaba Mandingo.
Can I say something? Right. So you were on air or live yesterday with who was Jason? He said that when you were reciting your piece, he couldn't help but like to stare at you while you were doing the piece. Like it pulls the person in. It's just like, okay, what's he about to do next? And then like you're just telling it like you didn't write it. It's just like it's amazing. It's amazing. It's dope.
Blessed love, sister. Blessed love. It's my ancestors. You know, I'm blessed to be the conduit, and I believe that we all are. You, both of you, all three of you there as well. I believe that our ancestors always, you know, we were this, they were this, and they couldn't. They had to pick cotton and cut sugar cane and pick tobacco, and then they had to work in sugar mills and steel mills, and they couldn't be artists. So now us as the descendants walk in creation where we could look somebody in the face and say, yeah, no, I don't have another job. I'm an artist. Like my grandfather, my grandmother wanted to be an artist full time. This is what I do.
Right.
So for me, it's a pleasure. And that's what you see. It's them.
Yes.
I'm completely aware that it's them that allow me to say that I wrote these words and I paint these paintings. And so I give them credit all the time. So anytime anybody asks me to say anything, that's my way of that's my ashe of bringing them here. And now they did. So, you know, let's go. Yeah.
You said something yesterday, actually, what you mentioned in that. You mentioned that I want you to tell everybody now again. You were explaining performing and what it's like when you get nerves and you redirect it to something else. Can you like say it again now?
Because, like, butterflies, yeah, butterflies. I've been blessed to meet a lot of our Black brothers and sisters who have reached the level, the highest levels of the things that I do. You know, the Sam Jackson, these kind of cats, and they all have the same type of thing when it comes to talking about butterflies, and it talks about allowing, you know, white people to dictate who you can and cannot be, and sometimes even your own Black people to dictate who you can and cannot be. And the one thing that all of them talk about is that idea of nerves. Like I always ask sort of the same questions, and all of them is always about nerves because mine don't leave. And they're like, you need the butterflies. The butterflies is the energy. You know, butterflies is what you turn into the fuel that you take out onto that stage. Because if you're doing it properly, it should be magic. It should be juju 100%. You should come off the stage and wonder what just happened. You know what I'm saying? Feel like you're returning to earth when you come off that stage. So that's the portal for me. You know, the butterflies to me is like the ignition. When you feel them, then you know it's time to go.
That's what I was waiting for. I was like, there it is. There it is. That's it. I just wanted you to say it again because I was like, oh my God, that was so powerful. Because like when people explain nerves, like when they come on the stage and like, because I do open mics. I'm not sure if you know much about me, but I do open mics out here in Springfield, Mass. So
D.Moss has told me about you, so I'm definitely looking forward to coming up and meeting you in the physical whenever this vibration, you know, shifts.
I can't wait. So every time before people get on the stage, they're like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. And like, I'm just like a big believer. And like, you are what you eat, whatever you tell yourself, you're going to be. Yes. So if you tell yourself, oh, I'm not going to do good, I'm going to mess up, there's something that's going to go wrong, then I do believe, yes, it's going to go wrong. If
Absolutely.
You're saying
Absolutely.
If you're telling yourself it's going to go wrong. So like, boom, there it is.
And
so like,
you gotta believe in the ancestors and in your groundation and in your DNA. I mean, you know, I'm an actor and I didn't study. I kind of backdoored into it because I was a poet and I got asked to do a play and that led to this and that led to that. But I get asked by actors and people like, you know, who's your dramaturge? And I don't like to come upon words that I don't know, so I went right away and looked it up so I could put it up in the in the file cabinet. Because once I look it up, it's up there. And dramaturge is somebody who helps a playwright lift their words off the stage. It's what people who don't have our it's what people that don't have that don't have that do. You know what I'm saying? So the Watusi becomes, the hokey pokey, because they got to write it down. Right foot here, left foot there. Right? They got to do that. They got to write. They have to write it down. They can't just spontaneously do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a dramaturge does. A dramaturge handles the lack of spontaneity that comes with being African. I say it. Having African blood in you, because we got the juju. So I always say to them, I don't really have a dramaturge. Before I go on stage, I talk to my old people and I tell them, come with me. I mean, it is called a play. So let's go play. And my grandparents were hilarious. So when I get out there and I feel my grandmother coming, and I move out of her way. When I feel my grandfather coming, I move out of his way. And when I look at playbacks of what I've done, I know for sure that it's them, because all of a sudden I see I'm doing my grandfather's shoulders, and I'm crossing my legs like him, and I'm doing my grandmother's gestures and her posture. So yeah.
That's cool.
It's the juju. The juju. The juju is the secret ingredient.
The juju.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Yes.
What's the first thing that you started with, like out of the art, out of like the music? What's the first thing you started with, and then where did it go after that?
Well, my grandparents, they were artists who had to be artisans, had to become artisans to make a living, and so they kind of segued into. My grandmother became a seamstress instead of singing. My grandfather became a tailor instead of painting and sculpting. And I hung out with them. I was my grandfather's apprentice from the time I was about 5 until I left at 11 years old. So for those 6 years, I was in his tailor shop every day after school and on the weekends. And when school was out, I was the cat. I was his. I would do that old iron and do the presses. I would do the men's hems. I could open the seams when he was doing jackets, and I press everything when he would do the seams and these things. And I saw colors with him. I saw those kind of things with him, and he never taught. He never said, okay, so this is how you would look up. He was 6'7", and he would look up and say, "Your boy, you're paying attention," and that meant pay attention. And when he asked you to sew something or hand him something that was pressed properly, you had to pay attention. And I watched the way he did. So I'm gonna say that. And I remember my mother kicking my behind because I was always taking her floor paper and making like worlds, people and cars and animals, and so definitely the visual first. Okay. Definitely the visual, yeah. And then in school, wow, it's kind of a long short, but I go the short way. So then in school, after college, and I get arrested and incarcerated for 40-something days for getting my white girlfriend at the time pregnant. That child is now 31 years old. I love him plenty. Would never do it over again. But that was sort of the beginning of Kenny. My mother named me Kenny Ethel George de Cruz, and I became Ayaba Igbo Mandingo after that.
That's his name, Kenny.
And that place is where it happened. I remember maybe about 15 days in, being a mama's boy, which is what Ayaba means. I went to go write mommy a letter telling her where I was, because I told her I was staying in Iowa for football camp, because I didn't want her to do what black women do, which is unplug from the world and come and just give her son energy in Iowa. Like, she probably would have set up tent outside my cell window type thing. So in the process of doing that, I write this poem and did not, to that point, to me, poems were this white man snooty thing that, smoking jacket with the ascot by the fireplace. How now, brown cow? So I never got into poetry in any form. You rap, yes, you know what I'm saying, but not in any form. So I was shocked when a whole thing came out of me. You know what I mean? And yeah. So that was kind of the road, and poetry led to stage, and stage led to me discovering that I could do all the things that I thought. We're taught, I think, to be so one-minded that you don't need to focus. If you're a painter, focus on that. But when you're a creative person and you're gifted, you're supposed to exploit all of those things. Like Miles Davis was a tremendous painter. Billy D. Williams is a tremendous painter. You know what I'm saying? So you should explore all those things, so I don't get writer's block, because if it doesn't want to come as something that's written, it wants to come like this. If it doesn't want to come like this, maybe it wants to come as a song. If it doesn't want to come as a song, maybe wants to come as a play. So I'm completely aware of stopping that. And you know, going to Africa helped, you know, living in Africa for 6 months, it helped me to reorganize my whole way of looking, because I remember challenging my art teachers in college when me and D was at Southern, you know, because they asked us to pick 5 masters. When you're a painter, you pick 5 masters and you copy their work. All painters do, even the masters. You know, you can see Picasso talking about checking out, you know, he was intimidated by Matisse. You know what I'm saying? So it was there. So I understood the tradition of it, but I'm African. So I went and pick 5 Africans, and me and my professor and I clashed. And I finally had to give this man the room to admit why he had a problem with it. I was like, it's because they're black, huh? And he walked away from my desk and allowed me to pick Jacob Lawrence and Faith Ringo and Norman Lewis. You know what I'm saying? And I kept Picasso and Matisse because they're brilliant, and they're, you know, for their technical skill set. And I threw Cezanne in there as well. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that building block thing is where it happened. But I knew then that it was European. They, again, the hokey pokey. They have a gimmick to everything they do. So they have you can either triangles or rectangles. They set up a basis and then they paint into that like a structure. And I knew as an African, I would eventually hit a wall because I'm technically trained that way. So I wanted to know how the people I come from paint, and going to Africa helped that immensely. You know, we don't do background, foreground, midground. We do, look, what you see. Maybe you see foreground, maybe you see midground, maybe we do this thing where it's moving. You know what I'm saying? And learning that completely changed the way I looked at art. So a person like D.Moss could tell you that he could look at my work and go, that's before Africa, that's after Africa. You know, my people that know me, yes, they could, because they could see
the difference.
The difference in the aesthetic. You know what I mean? So for me, that's probably the arc. And now I understand that I'm this person, and I'm a conduit and my ancestors' fruit and their wildest dreams and the thing that they prayed for when they were getting whipped and running. And I take that very, 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 very seriously. So when I feel the thing come in, like D.Moss talked about singing, I sang when I came. I sang first. I sang. My mother sang, so I got to throw that in there. When I got here, you know, they told me only sissies sang, so I stopped.
Oh my!
I was working to get. I had a thick accent. I was chocolate, you know. Chabarons and Shine hadn't busted yet, so being from the Caribbean was not hip. D.Moss can second that emotion. We were not hip yet. We were not cool yet. We were still the other at that time. Yeah, I sing now. I sing because I realized that it's not about being Luther Vandross. It's about realizing that you can use this tool right here to tell this thing right here like this, and it's gonna, the difference between talking it and sing talking it and doing what I do with music is emotion, and that's what we do. We you know what I'm saying? We alchemists. You know what I'm saying? And the thing we get at is the emotion. So got to master that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question, a challenge, but I want to give Daryl
do your thing.
A chance to ask you something else because I run my mouth too much.
Listen, man. Nah, you girl, please come on. You D.Moss to tell you.
Do you want to say something, Matt? Well, I do gotta tell you, his name is Kenny too. Like we just thought that.
Okay, trust me, sis. I picked up on that whole vibe when I said my name. You and him did this thing like he looked at him like this, and he looked at you like this. I picked up. I was like, either his name is either Kenny, Athel, or George, and I figured it was in the other two because the Caribbean you always get like 3 or 4 names. Because I don't know, it's his third world tip. You always walk away with it from the thing with a couple names. So yeah, and for the record, Kenny, my mother would tell you my name is Kenny, so I Kenny McCarty. So I'm a lot of people when they change their name, they tell you that they don't listen, they don't answer to that name. I'm still Kenny. I'm just more than Kenny now. I'm more than my mother's son. I'm more than what my mother saw. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I needed to identify. And again, as a historian, I didn't want no archaeologist to stumble upon a painting of mine or a book of mine in 500 years and hear Kenny Athel George de Cruz and go, oh, he was either English, Spanish, French, or Dutch. Nope. African. Ayaba Ibo Mandingo. You dig what I'm saying? Like clearly, like there's not going to be any sort of quantification needed. Like, yeah, he was from there, even aesthetically and physically, and I think that's really, really important.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
that's dope.
Good to meet you, Kenny.
Great to meet you, man. Definitely enlightened, man.
Peace, brother. Peace, man. Peace, peace, peace. You got the cool voice and everything. Well, Kenny's always do, man. We just,
Yo, he coming with the. He gonna steal my show.
next thing you're gonna tell me you're a Virgo too, right?
Say what?
Next thing you're gonna tell me you're a Virgo, right?
Virgo.
How did you know? Oh.
Nah, he's not a Virgo.
914. 914.
He's a Virgo. Moss, he's a Virgo?
Yeah,
He said 914.
I'm a Virgo.
I'm 9'6", brother. I'm 9'6".
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Juju, what did I tell sis? Sis, what did I tell you? Juju. I already know what Moss is. Me and Moss knew that. Juju. Remember what I talked about? Juju. You see the Juju? Juju.
9-3. This is like, yeah.
I mean, I'm a cat, so you know.
I love it. You're a Virgo tonight. Trust me, sis. You're a Virgo.
I know Virgo. Don't put me in that box. Y'all got too many emotions. Leave me alone.
I went to the third power too. We to the third power, girl. You Juju.
Okay. My question for you.
Yes,
you
sis.
At the beginning of the interview, you said your grandmother was a seamstress, but she wanted to be a singer.
Right.
And your grandfather was
a painter and a sculptor.
And you said he wanted to be something else.
No, that's what he was. He was a tailor, and he wanted to be a painter and a sculptor.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Wanted to be. Let me check that. They did it. You dig what I'm saying? But they did it. They did it the way our people do. You know, I knew my grandfather didn't use patterns. He was tall. He would stand up and take that big flat chalk and just draw on these people material that they saved up all the money. Then you would see people, and he would hold it and size people like that. You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother. A woman would come to her and she would be like, Vanji, but one this with 2 magazines from America. One this top ya, forget with this bottom from 2 completely different dresses. My grandmother would fabricate the pattern for that out of newspaper, and then the next time she would sell that pattern to a next person. So now looking back, I understand that's construction, that's sculpture, all those things. But then my grandfather passes in 2011, and we go looking through his things, and I find a picture of him that he did in the 50s with him and his best friend and my mother's godfather, Mr. Marcus, one of our, D.Moss will tell you about him. His name is Marcus Christopher. He's one of our greatest citizens. He's an Order of Merit. He's one of our greatest writers and poets. He's written over 300 calypso songs. He's written for everybody from Swallow all the way down to Short Sir. Just one of our brilliant, and him and my grandfathers were like this. And I find this picture of him and Mr. Marcus in the 50s celebrating Carnival with my Uncle Myron. They made a life-size elephant, and they got my Uncle Myron on the top dressed as a Swami, and they're dressed as Swamis. I was blown out of the water. Yeah. The connection instantly, you know, because here I am thinking all this time that these things just kind of came to me. So like when Mr. Marcus heard that I was up here, Mr. Marcus didn't pass away for another 3 years. And so we got a chance to really talk about my grandfather in the past tense, so to speak. And because my grandfather was so shy, he held back a lot of things because my grandfather would give him the eye like, Marcus, you talk too damn much. And so he would kind of pull back, you know what I'm saying? But my grandfather, he heard I was up here acting. He said, boy, I'm thinking all this time, where did this thing fall into my lap from? Because people are like, you know, you move like you've been trained at this. And I just felt comfortable because of what we talked about, because I channel. But he said in the 60s, he did a play with one of his plays, and my grandfather was a star. And he was so brilliant in the role that for like the next 6-7 months, people kept coming by his tailor shop, stopping him and asking him to do one of the characters back to him. And because he was a shy person, he got very intimidated. And he told Mr. Marcus he'll never do that again. And so I'm sitting there going, so this is where it comes from. You know, my grandfather would go today, he would say, today, boy, I will speak like an Englishman today. And all day from the time I opened the tailor shop door at 12 p.m. to when he locked it at 9 o'clock and kicked everybody up, he would never break character with nobody. Somebody, young lady, good afternoon, young lady. How are you doing, my darling? Wonderful, wonderful. And people would come and watch him, and you know, to see it now, I mean, this is so didn't want to be. He just didn't do it in the quote unquote Western sense where he came and he went on stage and he was paid for it. But my grandfather never came out of character. He was always, you know, yeah, man. He would come and say, boy, I have a thing for you. And he'd drop a fart and walk away. He said, boy, hold that for me. It's me. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, when I remember him, I remember jovial and just hilarious. And, you know, he even the way he said his name, he said T-Tongue Taylor. And so all of them things I realized all of that comes on stage. So when they tell me to do an Englishman, you know, when I do that part in my play, when I talk about, you know, when my mom says we wants to go to Antigua, and I say, and we come to America, I say, Mommy, we don't want to go to America. She say, young man, speak properly. And I say, Mother, I'd much rather stay here in Antigua with grandfather. That's him. That's him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Since they did it, but like we talked about, not in the way that this world would allow them to. In America, the world is guilty for that. You know, Duke Ellington wrote twice as many compositions as Beethoven. America, that should be something America brags to the planet about. But he was black, so they didn't. Darn. And we could talk till next year about people that America just allowed to be overlooked because they were black. Darn. Champions, masters, people that the whole planet goes nuts over. You know what I'm saying? And America's like, they black though.
Yeah.
It's madness, man. It's like a madness. It's a madness because it's like, yo, these are people that actually make your country your country.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't nobody around the world talk about coming here to see Marilyn Monroe.
Say that.
They come here for the blackness. Everybody across the earth come here. I'm in Africa. My brother, they don't say, my brother, I want to go to Beverly Hills. They say, my brother, I want to go to Harlem. Where's Harlem? Everywhere on the planet I've been, that's where they want to go. They want to go to the black Mecca. They don't want to go to Beverly Hills or LA. That's the crap. When they get here, they want to go see that crap. But people from outside, they want to come get blackness. I've had people from other countries tell me that we are like the roving reporters of the planet. We want to hear what you are saying, brother. You live in America with them.
You are saying, brother.
So they know that we're like the front liners. They want to hear us. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So that to me is like, if we get that, I think when we get that as black people in this country, then we'll change up because the whole entire planet Earth watches and mimics everything we do.
Absolutely.
You understand? When you run into a kid in a village in the center of Nigeria where they don't even have Wi-Fi, and he talking, he could break out of his African pidgin into deadpan hip hop. What up, yo? And he's dressed that way. You're looking at him going, y'all don't got no electricity in this.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's clear. It's clear as a bell for me. And I think once we get how powerful we are, we realize, like I'm going to keep quoting them because I like to quote people who are still breathing and walking. D.Moss. Just do for yourself, man. Stop acting like we need them for anything at all.
We don't.
At all. And I don't want to challenge nobody. And I don't want a race war. I'm just talking like good old fashioned common sense. They use a hoe to plant their field. We use a shovel. Both of us got 2 fields that are done. They do it one way, we do it our way. Either way is wrong or right. We just do it our way. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It's not I don't get why, you know.
It's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to do what you to do
you. And when you think about what we had, and I love to get this.
That's what I believe. That's
100 years ago. You know how many newspapers D and I talked about? You know how many black newspapers we had? Over 90% of the black family were intact 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Black people came out of school wanting to go start their own things 100 years ago. Supermarkets, ad nauseum, banks, ad nauseum 100 years ago. And that was bad. We needed to change that. We need to let somebody come break that up for us so we can be better.
Hey.
Yo, crystal ball. You know, being a writer, these are the type of things I play around with. When you talk about, I don't got nothing to write about. How about a play like that?
Mm-hmm.
Where a kid like D.Moss, who's been talking the same way since we was 19 and 20 years old, invents a way to go back in time, and he uses an ankh on his chain as the device, so he don't got no big, clumsy, shallow-minded machine that is impractical. Just something he twists back, and when he goes back there, that's all it's about. Mm-hmm. Just raising havoc in the most subtle ways. You know what I'm saying? So, You think what I'm saying? Why we can't do plays like that? And later for Broadway, like people are like, are you going back to Broadway? I'm like, for what? I went to Broadway because they told me that was the Mecca. I went. I did 6 weeks rather. We sold out everything but one night. We made a lot of money. Why would I go back there? That was your challenge. I did it. I'm good.
Oh, he brought up the word challenge. Speaking of challenge, you brought it up. You ready for the challenge?
What's the challenge?
You ready?
I'm always ready, sis.
This is your challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw you going around your house showing your art yesterday.
Yes.
It's beautiful art. You know what ekphrastic poetry is?
And what?
Ekphrastic poetry.
Ekphrastic?
You know what it is?
No. I love learning though. Tell me.
So ekphrastic poetry is poetry to a piece of art.
Okay. All right. Okay. I knew what it was. But I didn't know that's what it was called.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's EKRAPH.
Cool. All right. Coolie high.
So this is your challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Since you do poetry and art.
Yes.
I just want you to go around like you did yesterday and show your art.
Right.
And freestyle some ekphrastic poetry throughout your house.
Wow.
There goes your challenge.
Did D.Moss put you up to this? This sounds D.Mossish right here.
No, I'm innocent.
He did this. I told her, I was like, Monday I'm gonna have some games, okay? So I'm with it. You gave me the idea yesterday when you went around the house. I'm like, yo.
So you on the bottom floor right now?
Yeah, I'm on the first floor right now. Cut some lights on. This is where this is workspace. Workspace. So let me not rush. So this is all since COVID-19. That's make sure you're wearing the correct mask.
I saw that. Yes, that was crazy.
Right? This is I'm worried about Africa.
Look at that. That is fire.
That's dope.
Wait, you're supposed to be doing poetry to this. Don't
Shoot me, hide me, tell your lies. We don't die, we multiply. I love the pressure. I'm gonna
be quiet so you can do the poetry while you
shoot me, hang me, tell your lies. We don't die, we multiply. Born, die, born, cause we bulletproof, we bulletproof, we bulletproof, we bullet. Issue make your iron fly right around me, make it protect me, so them can't shoot me, cause I'm bulletproof, I'm bulletproof, giant right around me. Yeah, water mother. It's pure protection in our system. We just walk past spirit mother. When you come to my house, if your juju ain't right, they will run you. You check?
Oh my, you gotta spin the camera around for this.
Water mother. Can you see her?
Yes.
Water mother. She's about 10 feet tall. She stands at the door. When she come through, if your spirit is not right, she'll drown you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you gotta do the poetry. I'm sorry. Let me be quiet.
And you're full of juju saying you gotta do the poetry.
Mm-hmm. Don't break the challenge now. Don't break.
I'm right. I'm with you. This is called Boogeyman. This is part 2 to a 2-part piece that I'll show you. I'll show you the other one in a second. And he goes with this. Contemplating your hating of me, and why my melanin you see as something that makes you want to kill me. Drop down to your knees. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for you to keep going with the poetry.
I know you are. I know you love. I know that's what you're waiting for. I'm going to give you the poetry.
All right now. Whoa. Go off.
I'm trying to give you like the,
You're right.
I don't want to overdose you. You know what I'm saying, sister?
No, just keep going, please. Let me overdose.
Okay, you want me to overdose?
Go ahead. But you gotta do the poetry.
What's up, man?
Yesterday, a tree spoke to me in Mississippi. She beckoned to her softly, wanting no one to hear her tales of bearing strange fruit. Her truth. She'd always tried to hide behind the other trees by pulling in her limbs and leaves when they came, but that never made them leave her alone. Instead, she'd moan as they pulled another screaming body to her trunk. Bending over, she showed me the limb they would choose to hang the noose and cried a sticky sap as she placed the tortured lemon to my lap so I can see the gash left in her skin from being abused again and again to lynch black men. In sticky sap that on my face, she recalled the horrifying screams that haunted her dreams at night and how the victims fought the choking hope away with hate. suffocating future dreams, asphyxiating life away with tarred and feathered flames, and sticky septic all over me as she recalled the smell of chewing tobacco and gasoline and fear and hatred and burning flesh and laughter, mocking laughter, inhuman, indifferent laughter that floated up to her upper limbs, blocking them from the sun, causing her leaves to wither and fall to the ground where her roots moaned in guilty agony. See, she felt guilty. Guilty for being accomplished to murder and torture, and now sticky sap poured from every pore of that. I had to hug that tree, so she could see that their hate was never hers in my eyes. I never blamed you for the hate of savages who used your limbs to perpetrate their cowardice. I never blamed you. We never blamed you. They never blamed you, those brothers and sisters who swung from your limbs, so don't cry, my sister tree. We know the fear and sheer the agony of not knowing when or how to run from this American hate. This is called becoming. Black boy, they want to stop you from becoming everything you can be, everything you should be. And I see you becoming. In spite of the way they see you as boogeyman, I know you are me, becoming. Everything they don't want you to be. You know, maybe I blinked. But I don't think I remember seeing her from the plane. I was looking for an Ellis Island vibration when I entered this nation, but this place wasn't mine to have. One day I went looking for her, to get some liberty from her. I wondered if she'd have anything to say, but I think they closed her mouth the same day they closed Ellis Island. I walked inside her dress and looked up past her breast to see her crown here from the ground. The stairway to her brain moved slowly as a midday train, and as I climbed to the top, the stairs, they seemed much steeper. When I looked the way I came, the bottom seemed much deeper. The top was claustrophobic and made plenty people sick. The door to the heaven-stretched arms was off limits. No one could go there anymore since Ellis Island closed her doors, but I wanted to go up there and see what Carlucci and McGuinness and Goldstein and Smith see. My name is Mandingo, and no, it's today off limits to me. She represents America in more ways than they know. I climbed to her top to find these doors where many entered before and now not anymore. I descended her stairwell in iron cold, realizing Miss Liberty had lost her soul. Now her liberty had been sold. Those who could pay with their white skin, Mr. Ellis would check them in. European second home of the Indian and Buffalo used to roam, and third world people get sent back home. By xenophobic offspring of European boat people who now write laws that would have sent their grandparents back. Back to Ireland, back to Italy, back to Russia, back to Eastern Europe, back to Western Europe, back to feeling black like third world people waiting for Mr. Ellis to write his sequel. From her beacon hand glows worldwide freedom. Cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. But for third world people, it doesn't seem to be a knob anymore. So maybe I blinked. There's a piece in here I want to show you.
That was amazing. Woo! Breathe. That was awesome.
That's the cover of my first book called 41 Times. Amadou Diallo, February 4th, 1999, 41 times, 4 police, 1 shot 19 times. I mean, he had to reload his gun. He said he was afraid. Like a carpenter said he was afraid of his hammer. But he got away with it, you know? That's why Bob said, I want a hammer, a hammer, a hammer, a hammer, to hammer them down. It takes 41 bullets to quiet your fears. 41 times for your goosebump ears. 41 times I grew in your eyes, 41 times to shrink me to size. 41 times you thought you saw a gun, 41 times I didn't try to run. 41 times and Big Mouth Rudy still can say 41 times the grand jury should lead the way. 41 times you still get paid leave. 41 times my mother will have to grieve. 41 spheres of your fear you hurled at me. 41 times my black skin was all you could see. 41 times to make you feel calm. 41 times when I was never armed. 41 times for this racial schism to grow still more. 41 times more black blood spilled out on the floor. So yesterday I ordered 3 bulletproof vests. Say I have 3 boys to pass their tests. That's 3 boys with melanin in their skin. So I'm teaching them about reaching for anything round the waist, because I know you won't waste no time stealing their lives from me. I'm letting them know how to turn around real slow, so you can know it's not a gun you see and send them home alive to me. I'm teaching him how to duck. In case you tried your luck, duck boy. Duck and roll. Duck, roll, and run some more. I won't let them outside the door of my eyes view. I pray to be with them when they run into you. I'm jumping out of bed with visions in my head of dead phone calls and standing in dark halls at the morgue with 1 million mothers crying, dressed in their best black dress, wishing they'd ordered my bulletproof vest. Overprotective and paranoid too, but all I can do is all I can do to keep my 3 sons safe from you. I'll make them allergic to policeman blue. What else can I do? I have 3 Amadeus, and I wanna yell. They could be Sean Bell. What else can I do? I have 3 Amadeus, and I'm falling on the ground. They could be Mike Brown. What else can I do? I have 3 Amadeus, and I think they got a plan. They could be Sandra Bland. What else can I do? I have 3 Amadeus. Somebody tell me what is going on. They could be Trayvon. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do?
That was
You know, I wonder if I
amazing.
ostracize. Don't give me no challenge. Don't no sis. I'm trying to do my poems, and now you talking. Don't forget the challenge. Don't be challenging no poet, girl.
No boy, you got it.
Go ahead. Ostracized and criticized by all you Americans in this room if I say the chickens have come home to roost, as you lament. Why me? What have I done? And now, well, now your city shitty streets look like downtown Vietnam and Beirut and the Congo and Palestine and Burundi and Baghdad. You throwing up your bloody hands, lamenting of your flight, domestic flights flying into famous skylines, destroying famous skylines, destroyed. Destroyed like the hopes of the people in the Congo and you replaced Lumumba with Mobutu, destroyed. Destroyed like the hopes of the people in the Chile when you replaced Allende with Pinochet, destroyed. Destroyed like the hope of the people in Jamaica when you replaced Manley with Siaga, destroyed. Destroyed like Soweto and Biko, destroyed. Destroyed like Kenya and Jomo, destroyed. Destroyed like your national security is. Innocent Americans wondering why they're not safe anymore. But see, reciprocity comes boomeranging back. Bring with it the smell of death from Vietnam and Iraq and Nagasaki and repercussions for the years and years of hegemony as the memory of Japanese kamikazes shining like Pearl Harbors hijack American invincibility, hijack American security, hijack American superiority to be spun into yellow journalism accusations and speculations about who done it. Now the chickens have come home to roost and you want to throw up your bloody hands. And they're bloody up to your wrists, up to your forearms, up to your elbows, up to your armpits, up to your necks, up to the level of vengeance sometimes. And yes, innocent people die sometimes, like 1 million dying in 100 days in Rwanda while you all change your channels. The congressional executive decision to replace and assassinate third world heads of state trying to decide our own fate as African Americans wrap themselves in the flag. Born again patriots who forget that same flag flew off of Jefferson Monticello while he capitalized on captured African lives, creating American capitalism in the center of your foreign policy. And I see you watching me in my bed, scared. Could I be Osama coming home with my chickens on my plane filled with drama? Can I stop now?
Yo. Whoa. Whoa.
Mommy, me no want go America. Cause nothing I go marry about America. Me no want buy no mango there supermarket. Me want to buy and pick them off a mango tree, cause besides, all the milk and honey don't share out. It's only hand-to-mouth living in government projects where guns are barking instead of dogs, and the sirens have replaced the sounds of the crickets and the frogs at night. The policeman keeps watching me. I see him creeping through my dreams, arresting my aspirations. So, mommy, me no want to go America. Cause nothing I go marry about America. My pleas fell on deaf ears. We came dressed in stiff suits built by my grandfather. I can remember landing in New York that night and seeing the lights of a New York sky. Mommy lied with a straight face as the man checked our papers. Business or pleasure? Oh, pleasure. We're just here visiting family. Well, how long will you be staying? Oh, just 2 weeks. But I vomited the first time I saw Manhattan. See, skyscrapers look nothing like coconut trees. And all the nasty man-made smells they got to me. I wore this big coat. It was winter cold and searched Manhattan all day for the streets paved with gold. My island accent and my sun-black skin made it hard for me to fit in, especially with the American blacks. They always rode my back and asked me for bananas from the boat I came in on. My Caribbean culture, the topic of their fun. And then without me knowing, I guess I started showing a few American traits. The accent started going faint. Maybe I would fit in and this thought made me grin, but what a short smile. I mean, I played African American for a while, played baseball for a while, kicked ass in American football. Shit, I even held hands with a white girl in the mall. Of course, I remember the stairs and the jeers of the white cats back on my team, but back then, I was busy chasing my American dream. OJ's life seemed pretty nice. The NFL, some money, a blue-eyed wife, so I rode me to a scholarship to the Midwest, looked for a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Bess, put a brown little baby inside her womb, assuming Jim Crow wouldn't mind, but I'd cross that sacred line, dipping my black island penis into an ancient white taboo. Now what will I do? Spent a couple months in jail and came home to the ghetto to let mommy know I crossed that sacred line. The sheriff had a rope in mind. And her daddy said he couldn't see how she could let black nigga me lay down on top of lily white she and make that ugly brown nigga baby. So he kicked her out. Now she got to come live with me. And I really ain't feeling white people all that much at the time. And I also had to deal with my half-white child, and I loved the whole of him. And all white people ain't bad. Power to the people ain't bad. So I adjusted my mad, became a full-time dad, adjusted it, corrected it, respected it, but kept it in the middle of my breast. And sometimes it bulges like double D breasts. I paint and I write, and these are my fight. My shit in the future can shed some light on the things that are going on in America today. So, mommy, you know, I'm America. I'm not gonna marry about America.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You leave me speechless, sir. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was dope, bro.
Amazing. Right? I would be hungry too, all that.
I don't know what type of tour, and I done seen it all before, whether it's the tour, the artwork, or the poetry.
And it
stories.
I'm over here jaw drop like
Juju up in that piece like dope.
And bro, I got hit. You hit me. You hit me. Yeah. The challenge was off the hook. God bless anybody else that comes to the show. You do that till they ain't got anything on their game. I walk up the steps like, oh,
watching the Macway's challenge because
and then said,
yeah, he got challenged.
My show was 85 minutes on stage. Me playing 11 people, and I ain't been on stage since May. I was literally I was performing in the Caribbean. Came home, came back here to just downtime for like about 2 weeks with plans to go back and do the British Virgin Islands for about 6 weeks. and this pandemic thing hit. So I'm fiending for that. So you hit this button, like I literally can feel like you're like, yeah, I'm perfect right now.
Yes.
My heart rate is like, I'm like ready like Freddie right now. What? That was lovely. Thank you.
That's awesome. That's cool. That makes me feel good. That you feel good.
Thank you.
For everybody out there in our
Thank
listening
you.
audience, that's my man Ayabo Mandingo. Phenomenal individual. Damn near perfect human being. That's
That was
my
awesome.
dude.
That was awesome.
Once this pandemic is over, post-pandemic life, we
Mm-hmm.
will have you back up here. We brought you up about 3 times to do your
brother. Yes.
And he's performed up here a number of times. We will be bringing him back up here. We will be at either City Stage or AIC like before, but check it. He will be up here. You get to see him live.
Yes, and the play, if you've seen the play before, no, you haven't. It's now, and that's another story.
Yep.
But I went the route. I took it to Broadway, and taking it to Broadway means I had to go with those people. And I have those people. Look, those people. And those people did exactly what I told them they were going to do. They robbed me. But they didn't know that I was not a Negro. So I learned. So I know everything about their shitstem now. You know what I'm saying? And how to navigate it properly.
No more.
So the play is back to being mine, because when I brought it to them, it was called Self-Portrait. They wanted control, so the first thing we did was change the name. I was going along because I wanted to get in the door. They called it Unframed. I took it back after we did Broadway, to their chagrin, and now it's called Self-Portrait Unframed, which is what it really is, because it's a self-portrait, and now I took their frame off of me, so I'm unframed again. Yeah, it is. So when it comes back, it's going to come back with the band, and the Jelly thing, we have taken it to the next level. I have a band now in the Caribbean, and the Virgin, and in St. Croix and St. Thomas. Brothers just waiting anxiously to get back on the road. And so the next time you see me with D.Moss, D.Moss is going to see it for the first time, because it's a completely different thing now. There's music involved, a lot more singing, a lot more musicality, and yeah. Self-portrait. Go ahead, Sid. Go ahead.
Oh no, I said it's gonna be dope. I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait either. Believe me, I can't wait. I mean, I didn't get to come do the state. My last year was my first time doing the Indie Fest, and I drove all the way back saying, I can't wait till next year. I can't wait till next year. I can't wait till next year. I was like, man, come on.
Man,
so
2021 is gonna be crazy.
Could you understand me? Could you understand me, bro? Please remember that after the Spanish flu, we had the 20s, the roaring 20s, where white people went ape shit.
Yeah.
They was flopping and going up to Harlem and smoking reefers and going to the Cotton Club. They went nuts. And in order to curb that, prohibition happened, because they was getting towed down. So imagine what's coming, bro.
It'll be crazy, but we're gonna be ready for the first time.
Yeah.
We're gonna be ready for the first time.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna be ready.
Make sure you keep watching for MacWave's interview, because it's gonna be dope. So
I will. I absolutely will.
We're gonna move on to the next guest, bro.
Thank you, man.
You know I love you, man, and we will catch up.
Yes.
Love you guys back, man.
Enjoy. So much. Thank you.
Peace.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's my man Ayaba Ibo Mandingo. If you don't know, Google that brother.
If you don't know,
now
you know.
Peace, good brother.
Peace, man. Love and light.
Back at you.
Hey.
All right, y'all. This is 90.7. We are live on the air. 90.7 WTCC FM.
Wagwan.
And we got another guest in the studio. But before we get him on, you know I gotta get some of that music, man. It's all about getting that dough. So let's peep this. You want to introduce this, bro?
All right, this is the first time being played on the radio. This is Bang, produced by Sterling Williams. Let's get it, man.
we gotta get a smooth voice like that.
Words. Here it is, y'all. Get the dough. First time, Mac Wave.
He'll what the game up or he'll make it greater. Slick made the table. Never asked for seat. Pushing out the neighbor. Now I need to eat and look. Block working harder. It's got a reason. COVID had us held back. We still waiting for freedom. I do this for my season. Better ways, better routes. Only ways to teach them. Or them featherweights and knock them out. Only you can't lock them out. Pen to paint, we box them out. Love your life, no swapping out. Man up, no copping out. My aura's still godly. 7-fold, but still show love to my bloodies. We all from the struggle, funny, we all still hungry. Still living in the city, we chasing that field money. That ringer still spun it. Lost in a think tank. The ball spin a preface. The introduction to the storyline we climbed to week 8. Lost in a think tank. The ball spin a preface. The introduction to the storyline we climbed to week 8. Lost in a think tank. All my niggas from the hood and they gon' let it bang. They gon' let it bang. All my niggas from the hood and they gon' let it bang. They gon' let it bang. I said, all my niggas every hood, they gon' know the game. They gon' know the game. I said, all my niggas every hood, they gon' know the name. She got me feeling like I'm on the ropes with signs of the sofa, telling me to get up, it's time to move over. Crimes against the culture, been pulling us closer. The unification in this nation, all this should be over. Wars against the soldiers, speaking on the patrons. Neighbors showing horrors, proving that they racist. They ain't hear the chorus. Nigga, I ain't joshing, only moving forward. Nigga, I ain't stopping, look, they ain't on what I'm on. Tell them only God knows, fill them all with hollows. Show them far as I go, burn and watch them cremate. Show them we some pyros, I don't know how to G-have. I ain't the one to follow love. Burn and watch them cremate. Show them we some pyros, I don't know how to G-have. I ain't the one to follow love. Burn and watch them cremate. Show them we some pyros, I don't know how to G-have. I ain't the one to follow. All my niggas from the hood, they gon' let it bang. They gon' let it. All my niggas from the hood, they gon' let it bang. They gon' let it. All my niggas every hood, they gon' know the game.
I was just listening to this today.
They gon' know it. All my niggas every hood, they gon' know my name. They gon' know my name.
It's dope. It's dope. They gon' know my name. 90.7 WTCC. You just heard my man Mac Way. That's called Get the Dough.
Bang.
Y'all gonna know my name.
Bang.
It's called Bang?
Yeah, it's called Bang.
Bang. What it said right there? It said.
Yeah, you know.
Never mind. It's called Bang.
Oh, I did not hear that today. I thought he said it was called Dough.
Nah, it's called Bang. It's called Bang. It's by Mac Way. Y'all didn't know that? I knew that. Y'all gonna know my name.
I thought he said it was called Get the Dough, Bang.
On all platforms right now.
Yes. When did you release that?
Like 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
So,
tell us about it.
Let's back up before you talk about the track. Since I'm just meeting you for the first time. I'm sorry. No.
I was reversing for you. I was making the reverse noise.
I know, right? I heard the name because Shell Alexander. Shell did a joint with you a while back ago.
Yes, first time I ever got played.
I'm like, yo, who's? Say what?
He was the first time I ever got played on the radio.
Yo, that was me.
That was you.
That
was you.
I was like, yo, who is this dude, man? His voice is crazy. Yo, your voice is phenomenal, bro. I hate on cats who got like the smooth, like, you know, and
Of course, smooth.
Just real cool. You know, I can't even do it. I sound crazy. Yo, but your flow was crazy then, so it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Thank you.
I can be like, yeah, I know that cat. When he get that you know, them Hollywood Awards and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
when he get one,
all that.
just be like, I had him. He was downstairs on the air with me. But no, good stuff. So how long you been performing, bro?
Say about
that long?
15 years.
Dang.
A good 15.
Bro, look like he about 20, and he said he been performing for 15.
I get that a lot.
Listen.
Yeah, good 15.
Yo, that's dope. Okay.
15.
That's a long time.
Definitely.
So tell me about your music, man. Tell me, I know, okay, you're a rapper and everything, but tell me about your music, because I hate taking all like lyricists and throwing them in the box. In just one box and say, okay, yeah, this is it, because everybody's not cornflakes. So talk to me about that.
All right. I'm working on an album that should be dropping our first quarter next year, and I think it explains a lot what I feel my music is, and I feel it's alternative hip hop in a sense. You know what I mean? Like I was raised off of a lot of Prince and Michael Jackson and things of that nature, where it was no limitation to the sound of music you could create. You know what I mean? So it's times I rap and it might be over lyrical, the hardest rap you ever heard, and it's times I rap and it's gonna be something similar to what these kids make nowadays. You know what I mean? And it's times I sing, and it's gonna be.
Oh, he
did a Drake
simple.
thing,
and then it's gonna be times I sing and it's gonna be
the
a
light
little
skin?
more I ain't got nothing to do with the rest of the light
You
skins.
used to call me on your cell phone.
They say I look like Tyrese. What you mean?
Oh my God. Shut up. No, what is the name of the album that you said you're about to release?
The Alternative.
Oh, okay.
First quarter. It's executive produced by Jordan Miller, Alpha Male.
Okay.
Wearing some of his stuff right now, you know what I mean?
Yo, shout out to all the designers, man.
Definitely.
I'm about to jump in there. My man Spanky Blake. Where the camera at?
That's
It's called Became
Oh, there you go.
Tearless.
Hey.
2020 became Tearless. I had to rock it. Okay.
Shout out to all of the. Listen, I'm about to start wearing all my fleeky stuff. Okay. Shout out to all of them.
Word. I went on your page. I know you're talking about your album. I seen this dope at. I can't swear 91. I seen this dope video. It's like a video short. How black people support. Is that you?
Oh,
yeah,
that video
that's
was
me,
funny.
and that's the executive producer of this album.
Alpha Male, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's.
I thought it was funny. It's so true, right?
That's about right.
It's
yo,
real.
Bro, we got a festival coming up, man. Yo, grab some tickets. Yeah, yo, man. You know I support you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love your moral support, brother.
For real, right? Like, I got you next time. Okay.
The scene where it cuts to, you sitting at the park and dude roll up like, yo, you're like, I got something in the car. He said, yeah, my phone right. Listen, bro. I'm gonna be right back.
I cracked up at it. Okay, I got you.
Yo, I guarantee you, anybody who has a product, a service, or something,
everybody been through that. Yo, bro, they know exactly what it's like.
I'm gonna be right back. Just hold up a few minutes.
I got you. Then you wait.
Is that his car driving?
He pull out.
So I'm sorry, yo, look, man. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm about to share
That's
that
it.
on my page. I'm gonna share
It was funny. It's funny. It's hilarious. Oh my God.
Yo,
oh my God. Yeah, so he's out here, he's doing everything. He's singing, he's rapping, he's acting. Yeah, he be on Inappropriality doing comedy. Like, oh, you gotta tell them about Inappropriality while we're on the subject.
Definitely part of Springfield's I feel like is one of the premier local podcasts out here. We like to highlight a lot of creatives, anything you do, music, clothing, any business you own, anything. If you're trying to support yourself and you want people to know about it, we want to help you let people know about it.
Oh, that's dope.
Point blank, period. And
That's
it ain't
dope.
support just for your episode. It's support.
That's dope.
From then on out. You know what I mean? If we didn't know about you then,
you gotta know about you after that.
Yo, I mean, it's really, listen, man, people talk about, the fact that there's no, they always talk, let me correct myself because it's not a fact. People are always talking about there's no black unity, that there's never anybody supporting other people's projects and initiatives and businesses. And that's not true. And I think we got to give ourselves credit because I heard about Inappropriality and some of the things y'all do. Who was Jesse? I forgot who was telling me about it. But I'm like, yo, that's kind of dope.
I was telling you about it.
Was you?
Yeah, you was like, that's a dope name. And I was like, yeah, it's Inappropriate Reality. Yes.
I thought it was somebody taller.
No.
My bad.
Yes.
My
yes.
bad. Listen, man.
He talking about some jazz. Like, what? I was telling you about it. Don't be playing me.
All right, I'm going to give her credit. I didn't want to give her no credit. All right. It was...
Lips hair. Whatever, girl. Yeah, it was me.
All right.
It was me because remember, you was like, Inappropriality, that's a different name. That's cool. And I was like, yeah.
No, it was
Inappropriate. I know.
Listen, man, I'm getting old. Leave me. I don't even smoke.
And you was sitting over here talking about me and my smoking with my memory.
Smoke.
Look at you.
And I can't remember.
I think he's the one that's smoking.
But I'm old. So
that's no excuse, okay?
Anyways, I think it's a dope concept. And I think...
Talk about he thought it was somebody taller. Okay. I thought I was talking to somebody younger. How about that?
Oh. Yeah, you probably was, because it wasn't me.
Oh, shot.
If you answered me 25 years ago, yeah, you was.
You know what?
But again, shout out to everybody who's out there, pushing products and at the
same
time pushing everybody else at the same time. I think that's what's really dope.
Definitely.
Listen.
So, talk. I'm talking to him. I ain't talking to you, Robin.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna let him finish. I think he was still talking about inappropriality before you rudely interrupts it. So, it's cool.
She always trying to drive. I'm telling you.
He first of all, before tonight came, he told me that he was gonna let me just fly off the airplane. I was like, wait, don't leave me alone. So,
No,
what do you mean?
Throw her off the airplane. She got it twisted. No, go ahead. Do your thing.
No, but
oh wait, no, sir, I'm joking.
I was waiting for it.
Like I said, the podcast, we just like to highlight different people. That's on Instagram, inappropriality 413. On Spotify, Apple, everywhere podcasts can be heard. YouTube, Facebook Lives every Tuesdays and Thursdays on Mike Torch's Facebook. Get in tune, because we definitely in tune. We definitely trying to support everything moving in the city. Everything.
One thing that I can say about Macway that I've noticed since I've met him, he supports every single last artist in this city or anybody around. And recently he's been telling me he's been supporting other people. Where's the different places that you found new artists?
I've been really trying to really focus on Boston and Rhode Island, heavily. I feel like I'm a heavy consumer of music, and I just listen to it at all times. And just through music, you find other products. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Through collaborations or whatever. You know what I mean? It'll be an artist, and they're wearing somebody's clothing brand, or they got their video done by somebody, or they was in somebody's art gallery. You know what I mean? So it's just networking for me. I feel like it's easier with the artists alone. You're always going to find a network. It's always just going to turn to umbrella then. You know what I mean? It might seem like one. As soon as you open that up, that umbrella spans out. Now you got a lot of other people just to work with. Man, a lot of people work with people despite what a lot of people think. You know what I mean? Or Hartford don't mess with us.
Absolutely.
Boston ain't going to mess with us.
Absolutely.
Rhode Island ain't going to mess.
Mm-hmm.
If you work with them and you show people you like what they do and you support them, they're going to support you. And for the folks that don't, you know what I mean? Move on.
Yeah, and everybody's always looking to extend their reach. Yeah. And the only way to do that is through networking. So I agree 100%. I think that's dope. Kudos, man. Kudos to you.
So he's really good at the networking thing, because I really don't know how he takes the time out to go through all of these people's pages, and then he makes these promotion videos for them and everything. So shout out to him for taking the time out to do that for everybody. That's really dope.
And you don't seem like really the type of dude. A lot of cats be on the I do, and I do this for the night. You don't seem like that type of cat. No.
And that's the crazy thing about it. He does a lot of stuff and helps a lot of people out and does not take the credit for that.
Are you from Springfield?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I never met you. Where you been?
I told you gotta meet him. He's dope.
Nah. You know what it is? It's that ageism, man. Y'all be rocking with them young cats, man. It's ageism. I feel discriminated against.
It's not our fault. You ain't got a good memory, but
yeah, no, I probably did need it. I don't like.
See, I was being nice though. You started talking about my height, so you took shots. So now I got those shots back. Great.
I think
you were with this, man. You saw all of this.
You are the perfect height, though.
Thank you. I get that a lot.
For you. Yes.
But it's crazy. The last time I went to the doctor, they told me I grew like an inch taller. So I'm actually 5'1" now. So if anybody got something to say, what's up? 5'1". Okay, I passed.
I don't want no smoke.
You know what? I got a ruler. Okay, we could do this. All right. I'm getting sick of y'all talking about my height out here now. All right.
Yo, this is 90.7.
I'm not sure. I'm fun size.
WTCC FM. Listen, man, I'm gonna let Malay do her thing, but I just gotta let you know we got a lot of new music. So whatever you don't go nowhere. Macway's gonna be doing his thing live. We got new music from Joe Quan. We got new music from Malik James. Yo, Malay got some new joints. So we're gonna make sure that we get all that. And if you have, new music, if you got old music that I never heard before, it's new to me. So get it to us anyways. DMosslive@gmail.com. As long as it's clean, no cursing. Yo, you know that the N-word is a curse, right?
The N-word is a curse.
We can't have that in there either. So just send us the music, and I swear we'll get it on there. That's what we do. I want to be like Macway. We want to make sure we support everybody.
For real. I want to be like Macway when I grow up, for real, though, because he has a lot of patience, and I have no patience, and I would like to have a little bit more patience. So,
yeah. Only patient in the public eye.
I love that.
You didn't have to tell anybody that. You could have kept it to yourself. I'm trying to give you a compliment. You gotta take away and make it seem like I'm lying and stuff. Nah, honestly, he's downplaying himself. Like he's really good. Like for real. Honestly.
That's what's up.
And we about to get this challenge popping soon. So like I'm just gonna let Daryl play some music because I know he wants to play another one of your songs or somebody else's song.
Well, actually, man, look, I want to play this joint. Safe? Is that cool? Is that what it's called?
Oh, no safety. That was.
Is it safe to play?
It got 2 curses in it.
I'll block it out. You got to just tell him when it comes up, and then he go and then block it.
All right, you gonna tell me when it's coming? I'm gonna trust you on that.
Which one is it?
DJ KLS be listening.
It's the no
That's
safety
my
one?
boss. He'll be like, "Yo, FCC be calling."
This is a unreleased. This is something I'm trying out right now. Definitely sound nice.
What do you guys say about it? Like, tell me, you gotta give the hype for it.
It's
like,
beautiful.
what about it? Make us want to hear it.
When I wrote this song, you know what I mean? Just like I was saying about me being an alternative hip hop artist, I feel like I don't write music like I have to do it like this or it has to sound like this. Like if I'm happy, I'm gonna write a happy song. If I'm mad, I'm gonna write a mad song. You know what I mean? Depending on my mood. So this was in love song.
Oh, you know I mean? this that ish that Ayaba was talking about. You know that juju, man. It's like Virgo thing that they can't.
Kenny's and Virgos, we connected. It ain't.
It's like, yo, I wrote how I feel, and this is how I feel sounds like. So let's get it. Let's get it. We're gonna play it right now. Introduce the song. What's the name of the song?
Safe.
Here it is, y'all.
Safe.
Yes, sir.
Here it is, y'all.
You heard the rewind? You heard the rewind?
Told y'all it was coming. This is produced by who? Sterling Williams. All right, y'all. Pay attention. Here it is. Shout out to my man Ayaba Mandingo.
All the times that you said that you wanna hurt back, shouldn't let her ass go, you want all of that. All the things that you need, there was all in one place. You'll understand how love works one day. All the times that you said that you wanna hurt back, shouldn't let her ass go, you want all of that. All the things that you need, there was all in one place. Yeah. Said I feel safe when I'm with you. You done gave your whole heart, still I feel foolish, cause I can't change some shit I do. Wouldn't know how to go about it if I lost you. Been let myself get in my way, cause if it was my heart, I make that change. Came into my own, there's no more games. No, you would rather go than stay the same. What you want? We ain't talking about that tonight. And the moth make love till you satisfied. Dreams of war, tell me which please your appetite. We connect through the skies like the satellites. I don't wanna be the reason why you sad at night. We can stop right now, I know you're scared of heights. Everything that you want, always in our sight. We ain't gotta slow down, we just living life. Said I feel safe when I'm with you. You done gave your whole heart, still I feel foolish, cause I can't change some shit I do. Wouldn't know how to go about it if I lost you. Been let myself get in my way, cause if it was my heart, I make that change. Came into my own, there's no more games. No, you would rather go than stay the same.
I see you in my peripheral.
You would rather go.
Hey.
Been let myself. Get up in my way. Get up in my way. Said I feel safe when I'm with you. You done gave your whole heart, still I feel
New music on
WTCC FM. Wouldn't know how to go if I lost you. Been let myself get in my way,
Cause if it was my heart, I make that change. Came into my home, there's no more games. No, you would rather go than stay the same.
You just gotta block out that. Ooh.
Listen, man. Somebody said there was some profanity in there. I didn't hear nothing. I heard it.
He said, "Boom!"
Yo, man.
Respect.
Yo, that right there.
Thank you.
Yo.
He said like he was this right here.
Said somebody signed that brother up. Yo, he already signed himself up to his own label. That's the dope part, right?
Word.
Am I right?
Then you say do it yourself.
Do it yourself, man. Yo, I want to play that again.
Go ahead, bring it back because I want to hear it again too.
Yo, that joint's so smooth. That's the joint you get.
It really is.
You just be driving like,
yeah.
On my way down the Bridgeport, I'll be like,
you know what you. Yo, go ahead, Daryl. Got it. Hey, what do I hear too? Right?
Yo, that joint.
Yo, that is like one of them songs. You know the El Marion song, Speed It. You would only play it in the car, right?
You don't realize it's really on like 5 times in a row until a cop is behind you.
Right, exactly. Not even looking at the rearview.
Yo, that joint's listen. That's Safe by Macway. Yo, here's the crazy part. It's like in this area, man, the talent is just so crazy.
Yeah.
It's just trying to get a break because you go to that station down the lane and you be like, yo, can I get my joint played? I don't know, you from Springfield. Yo, they'll play everybody but Springfield.
Yeah. For real.
I don't care where you go. It's just like anywhere else. Yo, man, if this joint was released in Atlanta, you'd be blown up. And everybody be wearing your shirts with a picture of you on it, and girls be going, and you be like, yo, dudes be trying to rock their hair like you. I'm just saying.
Right.
You know,
and you see, he just had his little braid, little twist things, right?
He got his little baby locks and everything.
Right, you see? Once you start dreading up.
Listen, but real talk, man, right. The music that I keep hearing around here is just phenomenal, man. It's just like, yo, so here's the deal. It's really up to the fan base, man. If you know somebody and they got dope music, dope product, whatever, man, the onus is on you to make sure you get out there and push that.
Yeah.
I dig this joint, so I'm in a couple of different DJ pools. So I'm about to just flip that bad boy right into the pool and be like, yo, fellas, y'all got to check this out.
I respect that.
And you got to play this. Because this joint is crazy.
Even if they got to block the...
Yeah. I mean, they'll do that. You know, a lot of them got the punch out. I have to go in there and you do the clean, like flip it over. But that little curse, man, it's so smooth and the context.
You don't even know it's
there. It's all within
right?
context. You don't even realize it's there until somebody says to the KLS cause and says, you know, you played a song with some cursing in it. I didn't hear it until after I
know.
played it. Then I'm going to catch it. But yo, that was really dope. No, real ish. I'm going to play that again before the night's over.
I want to hear it again too.
You want to hear it? All right,
oh, so you really did say the word because you had an outline that you said ish. So usually when you got an outline, that means you really said it.
Yo, this is Macway, y'all.
I'm about to be driving the car too while I was playing too. So there was passenger seat, you know, like in London, like you know how the car is.
You can't see over the dashboard.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Why are you driving? You gotta use 2 hands.
Because the steering was on this side. You trying to be in Europe?
Yeah.
We gonna crash.
Listen, okay.
All the times that you say that you wanna hurt that. Shouldn't let her ass go, you want all of that. All the things that you need, there was only one place. You don't understand how love works one day. All the times that you said that you wanna hurt that. Shouldn't let her ass go, you want all of that. All the things that you need, there was only one place. Yeah. Said I feel safe when I'm with you. You done gave your home. Still I feel foolish, cause I can't change some shit I do. Wouldn't know how to go about it if I lost you. Been let myself get in my way. Cause if it was my heart, I make that change. Came into my own. There's no more games. No, you would rather go than stay the same. Yeah. What you want? We ain't talking about that tonight. Yeah. Hand them off, make love till you satisfied. Yeah. Dreams of war, tell me which please your appetite. Yeah. We connect through the skies like satellites. I don't wanna be the reason why you sad at night. We can stop right now, no you scared of heights. Everything that you want, always in our sight. We ain't gotta slow down, we just living life. I feel safe when I'm with you. You done gave your whole heart, still I feel foolish. Cause I can't change some shit I do. Wouldn't know how to go about it if I lost you. Didn't let myself get in my way. Cause if it was my heart, I'd make that change. Came into my own. There's no more games. No, you would rather go than stay the same.
Yo. You heard Daryl's vibrato at the
Been let myself.
That way, like I ain't coming back.
My way.
Oh my God.
Said I feel safe
when I'm with you. That with the harmony.
Still I feel foolish, cause I can't change some shit I do. Wouldn't know how to go about it if I lost you. Didn't let myself get in my way. Cause if it was my heart, I'd make that change. Came into my own. There's no more games. No, you would rather go than stay the same.
Mac had it there. No, 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 no. Had Daryl over. Look.
I feel safe.
Go ahead. He turned it into a gospel song.
I feel safe.
Come on if you hear me now.
Don't let Daryl cover your song, yo.
But come on, yo. You know when you hear a song that's real dope and you love that song, but you don't know the words? You be like,
I know, that's what he was doing over here. That's what I said. He was over here with his vibrato. Ow, well.
The bishop will see you now. Yo, that dude is crazy. I'm thinking that song.
Oh my God.
Yes, bro. Amen.
Oh my God. Amen.
Cause I feel
in the name of Beyonce, for real.
Oh, listen, man. One of my kids that asked me for something, I'm like, no. They're like, but why? Cause I feel saved.
Just make sure you record it and tag me.
Oh my God.
Go viral.
Yo, he's probably really gonna do that. Do not challenge him.
Yo, that hook.
He gonna be the first one.
That hook is crazy, man. That whole joint is just dope.
That was dope.
But you straight up channel CeeLo on that joint, man. You had some Atlanta flow on that, but cause I feel safe.
He can't even stop singing it.
Yeah, I definitely go to Atlanta a lot. I think
it's like you can mix it up.
We singing over here.
Okay, right.
We know it's your song.
Right. You got to turn it into a kids bop version for your kids.
Oh yeah.
Cause I feel safe when I with you. Got you some ice cream in my tattoo. The what?
Tattoo. I say candy.
I don't know. I was just
saying tattoo. I'm gonna tell my.
I said my tattoos, but you right. The candy too was funny.
Too, baby girl.
No, I like the candy too better too. I got you ice cream and candy too.
90.7 WTCC FM. I am live on the air with my co-hostess. She is the most. This is NBS MALAY. Yeah, and then we have a special guest. We had Ayaba checked out. Thank you, Ayaba, for tuning in.
Yes.
My man Backway is in the studio with us. He think we crazy right now, but yo, we just jamming off.
He gonna have to do with it. He's a Virgo, so
yo, if you want live, man, just comment. Is it our fault that we bugging over that dope joint?
We not bugging. It was dope, okay? It was dope, and like it. Listen, if you think that's dope, Matt got plenty of other music that you would think is dope too. Like
it's crazy.
Listen, you gotta check out Melodies Are Clutch because like that was dope. I was listening to that today and I was like, woo!
So I only got those. You got more? Why she get more music than me?
That's a EP up.
Oh, he got
914.
because you didn't look him up. If you should have looked him up.
It's not my fault.
I made sure I listened to it again and again before. All right, so if
I got stuck on the video, it's not my
you
fault. The video out there though. He put the video out there.
All I'm saying is there's plenty of content out there. If you what she said, why she got it and why I don't, that's why.
Listen.
That's why.
Macway got I'm gonna give you an option. We can oh, this is Slave Ship. I gotta get this song one time. Then I get some Jaquan on there. We can come back, play that Macway.
Yeah, because I got this challenge that Macway about to do, and it's about to be dope too. So make sure.
Right while we do it, then we gotta get him prepped up and ready to do the live.
Oh yes. All right. I'm gonna calm down.
Another 413 joint. This is by Jay Malone, the big man Jordan. Here it is, y'all. I want y'all to feel this.
DJ Stinks on the beat, boy.
You can feel the ocean with the tears from a slave ship. Never learned to read, so the chain is what they prayed with. Blood is what they paid with. Christ is who they stayed with. Y'all can talk a lot, but ain't freedom, y'all ain't saying shit. You can feel the ocean with the tears from a slave ship. Never learned to read, so the chain is what they prayed with. Blood is what they paid with. Christ is who they stayed with. Y'all can talk a lot, but ain't freedom, y'all ain't saying shit. It's a whole nother feeling when you think you made it. They say the game ain't got a price until you pay it. When money, drugs, and alcohol get overrated, will you be around when your free will gets emancipated? The answer's waiting while time heals our generation. Cause we all sideways, no penetration. I pray today to see tomorrow, no exaggeration. Y'all ain't got a recollection of the pain I'm facing. Running out of patience, supposed to work together when it feels like we're racing. Protect and serve while I serve to protect. 400 years to struggle, we still ain't seen respect. Go and cut me a check. I hate to reminisce, but it feels guilty this day and age being innocent. We sending messages, they getting no reply. Y'all can give them a bye. Y'all can let it ride while our ancestors cry. You can feel the ocean with the tears from a slave ship. Never learned to read, so the chain is what they prayed with. Blood is what they paid with. Christ is who they stayed with. Y'all can talk about it ain't freedom, y'all ain't saying shit. You can feel the ocean with the tears from a slave ship. Never learned to read, so the chain is what they prayed with. Blood is what they paid with. Christ is who they stayed with. Y'all can talk a lot, but ain't freedom, y'all ain't saying shit. I pray to God that we don't suffer like they did. Bound by chains, getting whipped for being brave kids. They know the truth, but they seem hesitant to say shit. Mocking us with pull over masks or some ape shit. Just to resemble the same hood they came with. On these slave ships showing bare ribs, that's cage shit. We show our gratitude by wearing the same clothes made from the same cotton they paid with every day. You can feel the ocean with the tears from a slave ship. Never learned to read, so the chain is what they prayed with. Blood is what they paid with. Christ is who they stayed with. Y'all can talk a lot, but ain't freedom, y'all ain't saying shit. You can feel the ocean with the tears from a slave ship. Never learned to read, so the chain is what they prayed with. Blood is what they paid with. Christ is who they stayed with. Y'all can talk a lot, but ain't freedom, y'all ain't saying shit. Just run a couple days in the shoes of your oppressor. You realize that the struggles and problems are a lot lesser. Silver spoon fed society that'll dress up on the human beings with the rest of you like to catch up. The singing slave songs, the hosts are receiving blessings. History plays on, they're steadily learning lessons. Black on black crime, my ancestors never rested. You can't remember pain according to recollection. The king had a dream, Malcolm had a dream. Colin had a team, this is what it seems. Freedom's just a thing, people like to sing. They woke in this world just to go and dream. Damn. If y'all want to change, y'all better be willing to work for it. Cause dreaming is where it starts. It's time to wake up and do something about it. You heard me? You can feel the ocean with the tears from a slave ship. Never learned to read, so the chain is what they prayed with. Blood is what they paid with. Christ is who they stayed with. Y'all can talk a lot, but ain't freedom, y'all ain't saying shit. You can feel the ocean with the tears from a slave ship. Never learned to read, so the chain is what they prayed with.
I done came from the pain, but hard struggles got dissolved for the stats. And any problem, it's dog with a clap. I hardly on my job like a stack. Your main joint won't call proof the map. I got got pulled like all tires were flat. I know they tired of that, but you still finna see more of him. Idolizing my guys got me feeling like historians. The story ends where it starts. Giving love's a different art to pick apart. Got you swinging on your name like Mr. Starks. My vision bigger, I fantasize about the bigger picture. We'll hire manual pieces to bring all my niggas with us. But if we give up that clock inside, might just switch his ticker. You got your ribs, I'm still hoping that you don't get no hiccups. But if you do, my don't confuse it, we're moving like niggas who lose and they never had the clue to get us. Don't stay foolish, sinner, cause if you do, then their moves are true and they look you into doing something big and win them. Don't make me.
Take the safety right off, don't you make me. Take that safety right off, don't you make me. Take that safety right off, don't you make me. Take that safety right off.
I've been building a positive space. It got me feeling tranquil now. Through that pain and glory, like what my niggas saying about my youngest put them hammers out. Make you bring them candles out. My fans alive, and if you all, you better pull out cans alive. Just keep blowing up my jack when they gon' hit or die. I just like how money sound and how that money pack. Which it ain't no slowing down. I'm on 100 miles, full tanker, no blinker. Ain't no way I'm slowing down. I ain't known the time, which I never will.
50 right off, don't you make me. Take that safety right off, don't you make me. Take that safety right off, don't you make me. Take that safety right off, don't you make me.
Eight 90.7 FM. You tuning in with NBS Malay and D.Moss. I thought he was about to say his own. I was waiting.
My deep voice. I'm working on it on the sidelines and everything. Shout out to my man Slime. Good shit. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely.
Mac, I want to talk about your songwriting process.
All right.
Tell me how it goes. Let's talk about it.
I go by like the first 15 seconds of a beat. If the beat draws me, I immediately like start freestyling, and then I immediately go into writing.
Yeah,
like immediately, like literally, and then I basically freestyle write the whole song. Like keep starting it back from the top, add a line or 2, 3, start back from the top, add a line 2, 3. 15, 20 minutes later.
You got some magic.
So you do the arrangements, everything, all within that process.
Yeah.
So you just dropping verses, hooks, everything. It's like da-da-da-da.
Just based on like structure.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To the same thing like I was saying, like from music I was raised on or I grew up listening to, it was more musicians. So they created the structure around their sound. Right.
Joe to see.
The Goats.
The Goats. Saying, like the young groups.
The Goats.
I was going to say the Temptations.
Oh, I know that.
Smokey Robinson, the Miracles.
I grew up to them too. OJ's. Come on now.
I like so you. Guy. I like him. He can come back. He can come back. All right.
Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
I think that's dope though. It's like, you know, I spit poetry and all my joints we rock with the live bands and everything. We have vocalists and everything. And I've always had a problem. Like if I'm rocking with somebody who sings, then it's one thing. Typically they'll do the arrangements. You know, nah, I'm gonna fit this in right here. And I'm like, all right, do your thing. But just saying you spit your bars, you do your hooks, your bridge, everything, it's all a part of that one process.
Yep.
I've always been intrigued by cats who can do that. Just like, cats who remember like 10 straight songs in a row. I don't know how they do that.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Think it's dope.
That was about to be my next question to him. Like, how many songs do you think you could write in a day?
The most songs I've ever written in a day was probably 12.
But
it wasn't forcing myself. I think that was more or less time frame and stuff I needed done as far as features and things like that. But I think
That's dope.
All right, Mr. Tupac Prince.
That's dope. But like, I don't know. You have to watch his Instagram page, D, because
follow him on IG.
listen, because in his stories, right? No, for real, because he always got a new song all the time. Either it's a feature with somebody, or he got a new song coming out, or a new project, or he's acting on something, or one of the alpha males. Listen, he's all over the place. I'm telling you, follow him on Instagram. He's doing everything. It's ridiculous. Oh, listen, we about to get to the freestyling.
Tell me what you mean. Yeah, tell me what you mean. I'ma put a body in the bag, make it clean. Point up on the track, so you know I'm on the scene. I'ma keep it in check when I'm off the lean. I ain't even coughing. Team, putting up a front that you ain't me. I'ma keep it blunt. Know this life ain't really what it seems. Roll the dice and tell me what you seen. We're golden nights and thinking right, cause I just before I get gone, fighting demons in my head, yeah, I'm all alone. Suicidal thoughts when I can reach him on the phone. I just lost my cousin, now I'm bugging with a chrome. Why they think they clubbing, but they thugging in their home. See the way I'm coming, they don't want me to perform. This is different, I ain't pouring a Patron, yeah. Tell me where I went wrong. I've been trying to figure it out before I get gone. Fighting demons in my head, yeah, I'm all alone. Suicidal thoughts when I can reach him on the phone. I just lost my cousin, now I'm bugging with a chrome. Why they think they clubbing, but they thugging in their home. See the way I'm coming, they don't want me to perform. This is different, I ain't pouring a Patron, yeah.
Background sounds, my man Quan. Yo, that joint is smooth. I'm digging that, bruh. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. That's my man,
Thank you for that. Quan that came and performed. Yep. Oh my, because he only says Quan when he comes to perform. Listen, you do great performing all the time, and I hope to see you again. Listen, your music is dope. You got Macway over here like, listen, I need to make some music with him.
What's that feature price?
Okay.
That feature price, good brother.
Listen. All right, you can say. I know you was waiting for me to shut up.
Nah. I'm good. I mean, the bottom line, the track was dope, man. There's another track. We're gonna come back and we're gonna hear some live. You know me, I'm always digging that live flow. That's why she had to put Ayaba on the spot because we're gonna have Macway do the same thing.
Yup.
But I definitely gotta get this joint on. It's called "Wasting Time" by Quan. So we're gonna get that on too. We're gonna hear that, and then Mac, we come back with you doing some live joints.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for it?
Let's do the challenge first.
You wanna do the challenge before I play the song?
Yeah.
All right, we can do that too. Yo, this is 90.7 WTCC FM. NBS Malay and D.Moss.
We gotta do this challenge just real quick because this is gonna be dope.
Let's get it.
All right, so this game is called
Let's get it.
Do You Know Your Lyrics? So, right? I'm pretty sure you know your lyrics, but I went through some of your music. And I just wanted to pick some stuff to see if you can know it. Okay? So I'm gonna say some of your lyrics and you can tell me which one of your songs it was, okay? All right. On and off too often. All those times we barely talking.
She said.
Okay.
I feel safe.
Still over here singing this thing. I can't. He gotta go. But my demeanor is meaner when I ain't feasting. Yo, look in the mirror to see them demons. I'm the dude that'll cure up all your lesions and call them youngins to clean up while probably eating some Ziti. Yup. I was created to live by design. I switch to pay if it ain't on my time.
Give all that I got. All that I got.
Nope.
You can't read it with some flavor though.
Okay.
You sound kind of Becky-ish.
Okay. I was created to live by design. I switch up to pay if it ain't on my time.
Now he know what it is.
What? He said I Becky did.
No, what is it?
I was created to live by design. I switched the pay if it ain't on my time.
That ain't all that I got?
Nope. Sure ain't. I mean, that's not the title of the song that I saw on Apple Music.
What's the title? What you got?
No, you giving up? Would you like to come back? Are you on the lifeline? Oh, I'm sorry.
You can't curse on the earth.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you looked at it. Did you look?
Nah, I just had to sing the whole song.
He looked. I wonder if the internet saw if he was looking at my face. Okay. Are you ready? All right. Say about $1 bill. Gotta keep. Sorry, hold on. Start over. Say about $1 bill. Gotta get that currency. We know we got a lot of skills. Let's try to take it earnestly. That's how much songs he write. He like do 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 do
no.
You really don't know? This is old. This is on SoundCloud. That's how old it is.
He said he been performing.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
She was back 19 years. Like, that's like, what color socks was you wearing? They just wrote that song.
All right.
Yo.
What are you waiting for?
Oh,
He was looking like, what am I waiting for? I don't know the song. That one. Okay. All right, you ready? I love to see you every morning. We got something going. You my lover, you my homie.
That's that NBS MALAY.
Right. So if anybody don't know, he helped me right into you. So yo, shout out to Mac. He's like, that sounds like some chick lyrics. Why yo. It's so cute. Okay, so I want to talk about that when we get back from the music break. Okay, that was the game. Yo, shout out to Mac. He got all of them except for one. Okay, so yeah, that was dope. Okay, all right, let's go with this music, dude.
90.7 WTCC FM.
Seth got the waves. Ooh, I knew I should pick the other songs that I wanted to pick, but I'm glad I picked those ones.
I just wanted somebody who's gonna be down for me. If I look around, tell me who I'm bound to see. No, I took the crown so you could not ground the G. How I'm feeling now, I just smoke a pound of E. This a killer clown, it ain't got nothing on me. I ain't got no ceiling now, chillin', living comfortably. Man, what you want, God, when you gon' come for me? I'm tired of riding, but I know they sliding if you think about down for me. Air in the streets for Aaron, know I hear him in my dream. All these figures disappearing, so you tell me what it means. So you know that I'm preparing when I'm reaching in my jeans. I'm just trying to be a parent, but I'm dying all these fiends. And I got these shorties staring like they sharing on my screen. Trying to get a new McLaren by the parent double D's. Ain't no need for flaring, by the cheering made it come with ease. I cannot accommodate for commas on no comedy. Working in the hour, I've been in and out, you can cross the line. No this file, need a piece of mind. For this peace of mind, you can get a slice. It's a trial, you can go to out to take another child. Praying for my city, that run a while. I ain't want your penny, I make a crowd. Holding on to semi when I'm in the crowd. You gotta simmer down. You just way too loud, they tryna hit you up, then they wave you out. We tryna keep it alive in the crazy house. You wanna go for a dive, I'ma name it now. You cannot save me alive when I think about back up the coach. You hope you plan to stay around. Stay around.
Hey, come on.
Stay around, yeah.
Come on out here.
Stay around, stay around, yeah.
It's so easy to fall in love. Why don't you help me grow into
WTCC FM.
you?
This is D.Moss rocking with you till 12 midnight. NBS MALAY in the studio.
Got
that kid Mac Wade in the studio. We had Ayaba Mandingo.
Don't you give me any reason to search for clues? Cause I don't have no time to be here second guessing. I don't have the patience to feel like we just messing. Tired of taking losses just to learn a lesson. Give me what I deserve, not just what I'm requesting. Spend some time to myself just to learn what I'm about. Tell me simple stories, give attention when we out. If you ain't got the time, you shouldn't be who's on my mind. You hold me close till I feel your love shine deeply. Hold me when I'm lonely.
I don't get the card for this.
Complete me.
Oh, we ain't riding in the car with it.
Promise you'll never leave me. I can't fall again.
He didn't even say no weed. He said a cigar.
Cause I can't fall down to the end.
Like I heard this forever.
It's so easy to give my body up. But I'm not sorry, you gon' have to work for it. Yeah, it's so easy to like someone. But I really need to feel that deep connection. Yeah, cause I don't have no time to be here second guessing. I don't have the patience to feel like we just messing. Tired of taking losses just to learn a lesson. Give me what I deserve, not just what I'm requesting. Spend some time to myself just to learn what I'm about. Tell me simple stories, give attention when we out. If you ain't got the time, you shouldn't be who's on my mind. And you hold me close till I feel your love. Kiss me deeply. Hold me when I'm lonely. Complete me, release me. Promise you'll never leave me. 'Cause I can't fall again. 'Cause I can't fall down to the end.
You're the show off.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Wow. Bishop, I see you now.
Go ahead, Sarah. I told y'all he got that vibrato at the end.
Yo, listen, man. Hey, 90.7 WTCC. It's another Monday evening here in the great city of Springfield. We in the room with the legendary Mac Way. We having some fun up in here.
Yes.
Yo, man, he got bonged twice though because he couldn't remember the lyrics.
I just want to ask one question too.
Everything, but somebody throw it way out of context. It's like
I know.
Like he was in the middle of a song, just
right. Like, wait, what part of it? What song is that? I know that trip you up, right? Oh my God, y'all thinking of that game?
Bruh is dope. He's dope. Yo, so what you gonna say?
Oh, I just have one question. Then we could go. You what happened to you? What? He came.
I didn't say nothing.
Somebody do something with this guy. Yo, he's crazy. We're gonna create another game where we're gonna put some points on each side of the screen, like all the times we would have kicked Daryl off. Or, yeah, you know, whatever. So I just want to ask, right, I just want to ask you some questions about being a songwriter. So was Into You the first song that you wrote for somebody else? Or like, have you wrote other music for other people before?
I wrote other music for other people. It's just the first song recorded by somebody else.
That's dope. Okay.
I feel like I write so much. Sometimes I don't know, but for the majority of the time, I know when it's not for me.
That's really interesting. You know what I mean? That's dope, though. That's really dope. That's dope that you could do that. You could write for other people and for yourself. So I just want to ask, right? Being a songwriter and like being able to, knowing that certain songs are not for you and that you know eventually you're going to have to pass them off to other people. Do you feel like when these songs, like, you know, like Into You, like being on the radio and stuff, like, and I know like I get excited and I call you every time like it's on the radio and I go crazy, but like, do you feel like you know how the artist's name is on the song and the songwriter's name is like pretty much in the background? Does like that mean anything to you? Like, does it bother you in any type of way? Or like,
I feel like being an artist myself, at the end of the day, for what I put out there for myself is for myself. That's for Mac Way, the artist. And anything I wrote creatively and it's not for me, I can't bring that song to life. I can write those words, but I can't bring that song to life. So for someone else to have the ability to bring that to life in a way that I can't, that's on that person. You know what I mean? You have to respect that craft. You know what I mean? Because anybody can write anything, but it's how do you sell that? How do you make this interesting? How do you draw people into this?
But do you still feel like accomplished though? Like when you see stuff like,
of course.
Like, oh shoot, that's my song, right?
It's
Word.
It's probably like artwork, man. You create this dope piece, but somebody else hangs it on their wall. You can't get mad at that.
Right.
It's still out there. It's on somebody's wall. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I can't write for nobody. I'm just saying. I put myself in his shoes.
I never tried to write for anybody. So like I've always like I've never accepted anybody's song. Like there's been so many people that's asked me, can you sing this song? I'm like, nah, I have to write the song. I have to be part of the song process. His song was the first one. I was like, I need that. Okay. I'll add that to it, whatever. But like, I need it. Like,
with poetry, I should say that.
For real.
A couple of years ago, Hashima had this jazz project, and he wrote this joint called Harlem Princess. He was like, yo, D, read this for me. So I read it. I was like, yo, this joint is dope.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I kind of heard your voice in my head when I wrote it. I was like, yo, this is something I would write. We recorded it, not by snapping my own back and shit. I'm just saying, kill that bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
And from that point on, it's like, oh, I used to think it's like funny. Somebody, goes writing for other rappers. It's like, bro,
Right.
You can't write. You shouldn't be rapping.
Right.
But then you realize some people have a knack with pen and paper, but they don't have the timing for the delivery. Mm-hmm. Or, like he said, that joint just don't
Sometimes
work.
it's just for that
I don't know
person.
how many cats I've written poetry for. D, I got this line. I can't get it out of my head, but I can't do nothing with it. Man, I sit down and I'm like, oh, let me type this. Oh, this is crazy. And I'm writing, I send it back. They just reframe certain aspects of it. And they roll with it. So
That's
it's kind
dope.
of like, it's kind of, once you throw your ego to the side, I know the first time I did it, it was Harlem Princess with Hesh. I had to throw my ego to the side. And I was like, yeah, I don't care. This joint's dope.
Right. That's what I'm saying for him. Like, wasn't I 100%? I didn't even want to hear the song. I didn't even want to hear it. I was like, I'm not singing it. I was 100% sure.
Listen, some of the dopest performers out there didn't write their own. I mean, they're phenomenal writers. But when you think of how many people Quincy wrote for, Smokey Robinson wrote for, oh God, there's just so many cats. It's just ridiculous.
For
it's
real.
Like, if a song is dope, somebody
It's
come in,
dope.
Go,
it's like, whoa.
If I wrote this joint, I'd be like, yo, Malay, look at it's a song. Just tell me what you think. And you start, are you gonna sing this?
Man, listen, you gotta listen. When our first conversation like that.
Yeah, I'm listening. Okay. I'm thinking about what it sounds like on here.
My bad. So our first conversation when he was saying about this song that he had a song, it was after a podcast, right? And then I was like, listen, I don't. Like, we had everybody in the room with us. I was like, I don't sing anybody's song. I can't. He's like, you just got to hear it. I'm telling you, it's for you. I've showed other people, but no, it's for you. And so I was like, fine, I'll listen to it. Like, not even 30 seconds into the song, I'm like, oh my God, what is my life? I got it. I was like, I promise you, I will bring it to life. It's going to be all over the radio and right? I said all of this that same day. It's gonna be in the radio. It's gonna be all over the place. I swear. Like,
time the birth certificate on that bad boy.
Listen. But moment of honesty, I never thought that I would be singing somebody else's song. Like, never. Like, because I never wanted anybody to come to me like, oh, that song is dope that you released. Oh my God. And then I'd be like in the back of my head, like, damn, I didn't write it. Oh, dang, I didn't write it in my bed. So like, that was always my thought. So like what you said about putting your ego to the side, like it really does mean something when you're trying to put out something dope that you know it's for you. Or like, look it, I did Into You, but I'm just like, in the past, I always was like, I'm not going to sing anybody else's song because I don't like feeling like I didn't do anything to that project. Like, especially that's why I added the end part. I'm like, I got to add a little something to it. Okay, my little twist and something like. Had to, but that song is dope, and all his music is dope.
Respect it.
You know what, man?
Dope.
I might have to. We may
grateful
have to
for it.
Here. I think what we might have to start doing is you're talking about that. I would think about something else. My ADHD kicked in.
You're good. It's all right.
Yeah, we might have
He's dope though.
We might have
Like,
to do a 413 top 10.
I ain't doing that. I don't want people looking at me like, oh my lady to pick me. She sees me all the time.
I'll get with
she sees me all the time.
DJs to be like, yo, we need.
Juice got to be one of the DJs that got part of this. Juice, he got to be inside of it.
Nah, I just think there's just so much talent out there, man. It's just like,
but I don't want to pick who's top 6. That ain't me.
You don't have to, but we get that chart. You have to spit it out.
No, for real. Listen. We definitely gonna have to get him performance so we can do this freestyle.
Yo, who knew me from DYS? That was 30 years ago, bro.
Who's in DYS?
With DYS.
That's my keys, HYC.
For real.
Yeah, man. That's me from. Wow. I don't know if she was even born yet when I was with DYS.
Whatever.
No, I'm not saying you're young enough.
Whatever. I'm not saying you older than.
Yo, this is 90.7 WTCC. We live on the air. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Twitch. We're live on a couple of things. So, that's what's up.
We gotta get him performing. So
I need some more music. Who we gonna listen? Oh, nah. He almost got out of it. He gotta do something. Yo, you made me do something live.
We're all gonna be doing live stuff. We're gonna freestyle, but we gotta let him perform so we can freestyle.
Let him do him. You ready, bro? You sitting on the side like, if I just sit here quiet enough,
I'll just get out of here safe.
Forget.
Right. You ain't get out of here safe. You ain't safe. You ain't safe.
It's 11:28. He only got
I know.
32 minutes left. So let him do his thing.
Okay, let's let him do his thing.
Ready? I'm gonna move to the side.
For real. Oh, we right now? Okay.
Yeah,
you want this?
What we waiting for?
She taking this mic or
you might have to take that one.
You take that one. I'm gonna scoot out of you.
We're gonna move out the way. We're gonna let you rock.
Where's his instrumental?
I don't know. He didn't give it to me. Let's see.
That's it. I'll just send one.
What's the No Safe song? How does it go again?
Feel safe.
Be safe.
All right. So you gonna do it from right here? Where you want to rock at? You want to kind of get right in the middle?
Yeah,
all right. So let's get you. You got your track, your instrumental.
Yeah.
Was your phone?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can do that.
I think I sent one to you then. Just 20 minutes ago or so.
Now we good. All right, y'all, be with us. We about to do this.
Oh, I ain't got that hookup on there.
What I say now?
The side phone ain't got the auxiliary.
Okay. All right, y'all. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play this joint while he gets his joint ready. I got a track. I've never heard it. I hope it's dope. It's by Yola Baking Soda. You know?
Yes, we know Yola.
All right, Yola Baking Soda. So I was like, Yola Baking Soda. I was like throwing all types of Russian accents on her name and everything. I didn't know. So Yola Baking Soda, y'all. We're gonna rock to this while Mathway gets his joint straight. All right, 90.7 WTCC FM. And dig the shirt, y'all. Cause I began. Here it is. Became tearless. 1619. My man Spanky Blake got the joint up. Barrett, I remember you. Oh my God, at the South End Community Center. I was over there with Jeff and them. I'm sorry. Dang. Wow, I just had a flashback. All right, y'all. We're gonna play this joint by Yola Baking Soda. Here we go.
Yola Baking Soda. If you ain't getting money, you ain't doing nothing. With your heart and teeth. You want beef, who you wanna break? Nigga, let me know. Bitches lit, cut out in this bitch. Don't fuck with them rolls. If you snooze and I'm on the news, you know how that goes.
Yeah, I probably should have listened to that one first. That's why I asked. All right, Yola Baking Soda.
I looked at you like, Yola better be clean.
I promise I'll play you next week after I clean that joint up. What we gonna play? You know what? While he gets his joint ready, we're gonna play something else by him while he gets ready. Here it is. Cause I'm digging this song. I don't care if nobody say I'm playing it again.
Oh, the Say song?
It's my joint.
Yes.
Can't nobody say it's my joint. It's my joint. Let's put a piece on top of this. Background sounds of Mac.
All the times that you say that you wanna hurt that. Shouldn't let her ass go, you want all of that. All the things that you need, there was only one place. You'll understand how love works one day. All the times that you said that you wanna hurt that. Shouldn't let her ass go, you want all of that. All the things that you need, there was only one place. Yeah. Said I feel safe when I'm with you. You done gave your whole heart. Still I feel foolish, cause I can't change some shit I do. Wouldn't know how to go about it if I lost you. Been let myself get in my way. Cause if it was my heart, I make that change. Came into my heart, there's no more games. No, you would rather go than stay the same. Yeah. What you want? We ain't talking about that tonight. Yeah. And the moth make love till you satisfied. Dreams of war, tell me which please your appetite. We connect through the skies like the satellites.
All right, Tito, I see you.
don't wanna be the reason why you sad at night. We can stop right now, I know you're scared of heights. Everything that you want, always in our sight. We ain't gotta slow down, we just living life. Said I feel safe when I'm with you. You done gave your whole heart, still I feel foolish. Cause I can't change some shit I do. Wouldn't know how to go about it if I lost you. Didn't let myself get in my way. Cause if it was my heart, I make that change. Came into my own, there's no more games. Know you would rather go than stay the same. Know you would rather go. Been let myself get up in my way. Get up in my way. Get up in my way. Said I feel safe when I'm with you. You done gave your whole heart, still I feel foolish. Cause I can't change some shit I do. Wouldn't know how to go about it if I lost you. Didn't let myself get in my way. Cause if it was my heart, I make that change. Came into my own, there's no more games. Know you would rather go than stay the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out my brother Alpha Male, man. Jordan Miller, man. Tiger, man. Tiger. Yeah. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for getting dead presidents to set my family free. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for getting dead presidents. Yeah, wanted money like Cosby, but couldn't. White men making this money in different ways. They say shouldn't, but still applying your pressure with extra. Going hard on this job when I'm headed, going great the texture. The next one couldn't be sharp as this blade. My rhythm had changed, not one to get with for some fame. You watered down pain. That's why you oversaturated classification. 6 half the nation evaporated raw. Bull packing, bull Jackson, we built for walls. Mullets with malls, niggas acting like they some sharks. Gotta put the phone down and feel it now. And show these young boys I'm the realest now. D.Moss got it going on. And we about to rock all night long. Till midnight, we gon' get right. Live life. Do this like we want it tonight. It's hard to freestyle without cursing. I'm like, man, this is harder than cursive with my left hand, even though I'm a righty. Still, most of the times they don't like me. It's unlikely, We do it for the wins. We do it for the fair. We do it for our kin. My seeds need better. No greed from the cheddar. And we still trying to get this good and stick together. Wise, I see you watching. Marquise, know I got the top on it. Hope you come up too. And there's no opponents. We all for the crew. We all came from the same thing. We all grew. We try and live our life right. Never go left. Try to show them everything and show them we the best. Smoking on them bogues. Nah, I ain't never stressed. I'm just the best. We gonna use our chest. Say it loud and proud. I need to come and sing it. Come on, Malay. Show me how you bring it, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Yeah.
You can hear me, but I'm gonna sing. Want to music, get me in the groove, make me move. I like the sound of the way it raps. Oh, wow.
Look, still living while she's singing there. Every time I hit a flow, I know I'm bringing that. We ain't gotta be live, but the king is head, kingdom ship. I ain't never singing that. Yeah. But she doing it, and we doing that. Never losing that. Still grooving that. And we moving that. And we moving that. Yeah.
Start the beat over because D.Moss is about to jump on the beat. Think that he ain't got the heat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me some more. I ain't about to say it, but drop it on the floor. Beat track, put it back on the block. I ain't about to do it, about to put you on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, here we go. I don't even know, but it better snow, cause I wanna build a snowman outside. Think I wanna take the snowman for a ride. Turn the AC on so it don't melt. Yeah. I gotta tell me to freestyle. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead. What you got?
Yo, I'm not the dude. I can't slap like that. Matter of fact, I can't slap like that. I'm gonna hit a little poem like that. Let you take it on home like that. Check it. Cause I dance the melodies that you'll never see. I see butterflies when the rest see bears. I see smiles when they see tears. It's all about that poetry. Just come along and hold with me, roll with me. Tell me that you see what I see when the moon shines. It's after midnight, and I'm holding her tight. While y'all be being gangsters, I be seeing angels in flight. I want to sit in my chair, be there. Live my life without fear, cause I care for everything black. Cause we taking it back like that. Just me and the bride and my 2 little girls. We're about to take over this whole damn world. It's a freestyle poem. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's the goal. So damn it, I'm pursuing. Here it is, y'all.
If he cussing on the track, go ahead, Mac, bring it back. Bring it a cappella now.
You made me want to speak on.
Take this one. Good.
To make a change. Yeah. This is hard. Y'all gotta be vibing, man. Yeah. I want to make a change. We gotta use our brain. This life is just a game. Yeah. It's not about the change. It's not about the change. It ain't about the fame. Yeah. But can you stand the rain? Yeah. Cause that sunshine ain't coming out, no. Yeah. But can you stand the rain?
Can you stand?
Yeah. Cause that sunshine ain't coming around, no. Yeah. Hey. Shout out my brother Alpha Mel, man. Jordan Miller, man, on the beat. Shout out y'all for having me, man. Mac Way music on everything, man. Follow me. Stream my music. What's up? Thank y'all, man. For real.
Brought the beat back like a boomerang. Don't slack.
90.7 WTCC FM. Shout out to my man Tyreek Thomas. What's good, bro? Calvin Hamrick, what's up, nephew? That's your uncle.
Uncle Cal, what's up?
All right, y'all. So this is 90.7 WTCC FM. My name is D.Moss.
NBS MALAY. Yay. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
You were supposed to go Mac Way.
Mac Way.
This the hater face. I can't sing.
But he was singing the whole night, so he could sing. Tell him stop lying. Yo. Hater, yay. Hey.
My
My
name is D. Moss.
Okay, Moss. I like that. You heard that? But you heard Mac, he backed you up though.
What's up? Give me some.
Yo, that's that Virgo power.
Listen, man.
Oh.
When your man holds you up as you fall, and you be like, he punched you in my eye, but I didn't hit the ground. My man holding me up like,
this is amazing. Good. You guys are reckless. Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny.
It is 11:42 in the great city of Springfield. Listen, man, if you got some music, hit us up. D.Moss Live, DMOSSLIVE @gmail.com.
Oh, that sounds like Send the Usher. That R to the A to the. How did it go? How does it go? Come on. R-A-Y. How does it go? M-O-G. Come on, you know it, Mac. He was doing it.
He done with you. He's just like
D-M-O-S-S.
He said his battery died a half an hour ago. He's like, I'm just gonna look at my phone because
they call me U-S-H-E-R. That's what I was trying to get. Oh, yeah. They call me D-M-O-S-S-L-I-V-E.
Sing it. Sing my name.
Tell me what you want to do with me.
All right, y'all. Let's see. Who have we not played? Yo, K-Sam got a joint.
Oh my God.
What else? We got
You said you was gonna play Malik.
Where's Malik?
He's somewhere in there. You gotta play Ron Baker or Shay or anybody or Gook because he's coming next week. Remember?
Gook is coming, man. Gook set the world on fire with his artwork downtown, man. Oh. Yo, background sounds, my man Malik James. Shout out to my man Gook. Looking forward to you vibing with us in the studio.
Word.
You see what Mac Wade did, you're gonna have to come and do it. Yep, every week when the bar raised, I mean, this dude got the joint on the rooftop, but let's see what they do. Yo, background sounds, Malik James. 413's in the house, y'all.
Hey, 90.7 FM.
Yo, every week.
Making me a bad boy, all up in my feelings. Tonight you leave me no choice. We about to get it. Come and let me show you what I'm really, really feeling inside. Got a couple things that I do and you gon' like it. Baby, don't hide from it. We ain't gotta fight it. Pandora's little box gon' be opening in private tonight. Let me take a photo, a little photo. Do a couple scenes where it look like a porno. Baby, just like normal. I know your hormones is rushing. You gon' get this slight work, slight work, slight work, slight work, slight work, slight work, slight work. Hands off in my work, my work, my work, my work, for you, for you, for you. You know you got your hair tied up and you chillin' with no photo. That's when you're the prettiest. Let me take a photo. You a real one and you know I ain't gon' show up. Oh, you got your hair tied up and you chillin' with no photo. That's when you're the prettiest. Can I take your photo? You a real one and you know I ain't gon' show up.
Pose, 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 flex, 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 pose, 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 flex, 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 flex. That's when you pretty. Can I take it? Can I take your photo?
90.7 WTCC FM. Background sounds of Springfield's native son, Malik James.
Yes. Yes, Malik, shout out to you.
Digging that joint. Yo,
because that piece, that's dope.
I seen the video for the first time today for that too. Man, I was sitting there watching videos of everybody in the 413, and I'm just like, yo, the talent is just obscene, man.
Absolutely amazing. It makes
a lot of work out, man. A lot of it. So it's kind of dope, bro. The time is now. What time is it? The time is, it's late, man.
Oh.
Nah, I'm trying to get the time. But
I thought it's 11:46.
She showed me the phone for her. Look, I'm the old one.
I was gonna connect the aux cord unless y'all want to just listen to music because Mac wanted to sing to you guys.
Oh, you gonna sing? You said you gonna sing a cappella?
He was gonna sing, I'm so into you.
Listen, man, we got
Mac was gonna sing
minutes. What y'all want to hear?
Y'all can hear whatever y'all want to hear, okay?
Oh, you sent into you, right?
Oh no, I was gonna. Oh, you was gonna play it into you, or are you gonna sing it, Mac? Mac gonna sing. Okay, you could play it, and then Mac could sing it.
I thought y'all was rocking acapella.
Okay. No, we're gonna rock it like this.
It's on here.
Yeah, we could play the beat, but
Let's see what we could do.
oh, he gotta pull up the words. Go ahead, pull up the words. You know what? The words are actually inside Apple Music. I actually look at that. You gave me everything I wanted. Don't do it for a moment. You about to sing it? Go ahead, Mac. Okay. We could go back and forth if you want. I don't gotta sing the whole thing. You know what? We're gonna remix it. I'm gonna do the first verse and I'm gonna do the hook, and then you're gonna freestyle the verse, and then D gonna come in with some poetry. Yeah. D, get over it. You knew he was gonna be here till 12 o'clock. All right, we gotta do this. Don't forget, y'all gotta come in with the "I'm so into you," or it's gonna be trouble.
Listen, Sasa, what's your favorite R&B track out of Springfield right now? Post it. The song they talking about right now. What's this? Sasa Nayarko? I don't know how you saying it.
Oh yeah, that's Sasa. Yeah. What she said?
She said my favorite R&B track out of Springfield right now. What's your favorite track out of Springfield right now? Is it Into You?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm asking.
I don't have a favorite track. I'm sorry. I don't have a favorite track.
Favorite R&B?
Favorite R&B joints.
Doran Pierre, California Burning.
Yeah, he's dope.
Doran Pierre,
He is
California
dope.
Burning.
I don't have a favorite track though.
Who's that?
He's the. Ooh.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna put you on.
I don't know.
Y'all don't worry. All the people he don't know about his favorite, I'm gonna put him on. So like,
He's from Springfield?
yeah.
What?
There's a lot of people that. Oh, we're gonna talk about it.
See, ageism.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope. Oh my.
I gotta be around in 20 years
Darius,
to find out who's dope.
There's Isaiah. Like there's a. Whenever oh my God, there's a lot of people that you gotta play on radio because oh my God, he's dope. He's definitely somebody that you gotta have up. Into you what?
She said, yeah, into you.
Into you. Oh. You gotta turn up the beat, Earl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You give me everything I wanted, something real for the moment. I know you'll never leave me lonely. Where y'all at? I love to see you every moment. We got something going. You my lover, you my homie.
I'm so
into you. Hey, into you. Into you. I'm so into you. Hey, into you. Into you. I'm so.
Gave me everything I wanted, something real for the moment. I know you never leave me lonely. I love to see you every morning. You got something going. You my lover, you my homie.
Into you. I thought you was freestyling. Ooh, I'm so into you. Into you. Into you. I like what you done to me. I can't explain it. I'm so into you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, you. So into you. You, oh, you, oh, you, oh. You ain't right. You were supposed to freestyle it. I fell into you. You see him feeling his own song? It's like it's the first time he heard it. He probably been hearing it for years. Oh, where'd that come from? I was about to say, like, wait. That was fun.
90.7 WTCC FM. What you just heard was live directly from WTCC studio. Yo, that's NBS Malay and Mac Way.
Hey, you see that?
Okay, right now.
Word, we lit.
They just pulled the shingles off the roof. They just killed that bad boy right there. I'm like, yo, I'm sitting here listening to this live.
I like how he didn't want to start it off with, I'll forever be your woman. He said, I'm starting with the first verse.
Listen, man. Somebody tuning in for the first time would have been like,
like, wait a minute. Hold on.
I know that dude.
He said, what?
Your boat, bro. Whatever your boat, but
for real. For real. Next time I'm going to let him do the first verse. Your woman.
That's why I said the song wasn't for me, man.
Atlanta's in the house.
Yo, I can't take it. You guys are
I'm only joking.
Ooh, yeah, that's hilarious.
It's just a joke. People. I'm sorry.
Oh, my cheeks hurt. My face cheeks hurt. My face cheeks.
Listen, man, that song is dope. I see why she said that's her favorite album. Now, how long ago did that come out?
In August?
No,
that came out in July.
Yo, that's dope. Yo, that's
July. It came out in July, yeah.
Yeah, that's fly.
It was a single.
That's seriously fly.
Yeah.
We just waiting for that video.
That video is gonna come very soon. When everybody least expects it, it's gonna come.
All right, y'all. Time is now 11:54 in the great city of Springfield. The weather report, it's cold outside. So if you go outside,
it's cold. It's brick house.
Yeah, brick. Yo, what you know about that word?
Brick? What? I learned that in high school. What do you mean? I learned that when I was in high school, I think. I don't know. Brick. It's brick out here. I'm like, what's brick?
It's
cold. Like, I'm like, why would you compare it to bricks?
Yo, it's brick outside.
Okay.
It hurt. You ever get hit with a brick?
I mean, when they told me.
Don't be played.
Did y'all see that? Corner, man, that was assault just now.
Yo, man, Jack Frost whooped my butt many a times, man. You be like, yo,
brick.
But check this out, y'all. We're here every Monday night from 9 p.m. to midnight. So, yo, make sure y'all rock with us. Tell somebody else. We are always here for all of our brothers and sisters who find themselves locked up at this time. Please use your time wisely because we are waiting for each and every one of you to come back home. You may be the difference that we need, the tip and the tipping point. So read a book, take advantage of that time, man. Don't let time do you. You do that time and make the most of it. When you get back out here, show us that change. That's what's going on.
Yes.
So it's almost midnight. And I think we're gonna holler at you later, man. It's almost time to sign off. My man Mac Way, thank you for coming in tonight. Appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all.
Can we ask him one last question?
You just want
the last question.
You just want to hear that.
I promise. That deep voice. Last question. No, this is very important to our viewers.
Answer for him. Go ahead.
This is very important. But to close us out, Mac, I just need you to tell everybody, give them the best piece of advice that you've ever received in your career.
Don't turn down any opportunity.
Ooh.
Nothing's too small. Point blank period. Nothing's too small. I don't care if it's your next door neighbor asking you to do something. If it involves your craft and what you're trying to put out into the world, never turn down any opportunity. Straight up.
Straight up.
Absolutely.
Straight up.
Absolutely.
Straight up.
You never know who's gonna be in the room. You never know who's gonna be in the room, man. Cats be like, well, I don't know how many people y'all got in there.
Like you said, that ego.
You just don't know.
That ego thing.
That ego, man. Let it go. You ever see Cats? Nah, man. I remember one time we did this joint, and I had my spot, the Renaissance Art Space downtown, And my girl Krista Sister Brown got up there. Yeah, she wasn't on her ego.
Oh, she's dope.
She's the most phenomenal, the most beautiful person.
Shout out
ever.
to Crystal because she be in Speaking E page all the time. Yo, shout out Crystal.
It was one of them shows I was feeling it because I'm like, damn, it's not a lot of people in here. But yo, man, she did her joint, man. She tore it up as usual. And there was a sister in there who heard her, bought her book and wanted to turn her book into a movie and did. So it's kind of like, and it wasn't a packed house. It was a light crowd. But the thing is, you just never ever know who's walking. Some case, I don't do open mics, man. Right. Nah, I'm with, bruh. First of all, I never heard of you, so you might want to do an open mic. Right. I don't know who you are.
Oh my God! Wait, say it again, Daryl. Say it again. Bring it back. That's the rewind. Bring it back about the open mic part.
Yo, cats who don't want to do more open mics, and it's like, bruh, I don't even know who you are. So you might want to do an open mic, build your following. It's an opportunity,
bring it back.
A, to work on your craft.
Word.
B, to be in front of a crowd. You don't know who is going to be in that crowd. So it's kind of like take advantage of those. I agree with you, man. You couldn't have said it better, man.
Yes. Yo, shout out to Matt Way.
Yeah, that was.
Shout out. Y'all clap at home.
And he's a philosopher.
Yeah, we hear y'all.
Before I pay my taxes, I'm gonna call yo Mac. Wait, you got some advice for me? I'm about to turn in my taxes. I just got pulled over by a cop. What do you recommend?
Tell us.
I'm in Big Y. I don't know whether to get the chicken legs or the chicken
I'm not
thighs.
safe. I'm not safe. I'm not safe, man.
Yo, you walk down the aisle to stop and
What's going on?
You're safe. You're safe. So safe. Feel safe.
Oh my God, I can't with him. He's too much.
Shout out
this
to
is crazy.
Fiona Clark.
Shout out, yo. She's such an amazing soul.
Yes,
yeah, shout out to her.
Yo, shout out to everybody who tuned
Shout out
in.
to Shay Nice too. We always gotta shout her out because
absolutely.
she's dope.
Yo, there's so many
Word.
dope cats.
I know that's why I hate shouting out people because
Lil
I be
Sis.
forgetting everybody. It's so bad.
Yeah, I didn't want to start saying names.
Yeah, because then everybody could be like, "What about you?"
There's so many dope cats.
Yeah, like
So-
yo, I'm sorry, guys. Shout out to all y'all. Y'all are so dope.
As we sign off, I'm gonna say again, if you have music, you can email it to dmosslive@gmail.com.
DMOSSLIVE.
Sing my name, sing my name.
Oh my God, he got the dance move. So he can't be dancing like that with the little boys on his shirt.
Yo, and again, peep the shirt. Hold on. It's called Became Tearless. 1619 to 2020.
Word.
I got 3 of these, so I'll be rocking them all during the week on each of the lives that we do. Make sure you support my man Spanky Blake. Him and his sons came up with this whole concept, Became Tearless. If you don't know what 1619 represents, y'all know what 1619 was, right? That's the year the first slave ship importing Africans into that system of slavery came into port down in Jamestown, Virginia. And that was the first cargo. After that, they brought millions across the oceans. So, he says, as my man said, you could feel the ocean with the tears from a slave ship. My man.
Oh wow, Jordan, you heard
Became
it?
Tearless. And it's a dope concept. We got so many dope clothing designers. We have dope singers, rappers, poets, musicians. We got some of the dopest musicians ever. I'll put Jerome and Trevor Pitts. And
Yeah,
Gary
yo, shout out to
Smith,
Jerome,
Shaquille,
Trevor.
Dang,
Shout out to
Sham.
Shaq. Shout out to
Yo,
Jess.
man, I'll
I'm
take
sorry
these-
because you brought them up. We gotta shout them out. Shout out to my whole band. Yo, shout out, guys. Like
I
you guys
will
are
put
dope.
These cats up against anybody in the country. Matter of fact,
Absolutely.
last thing I'm gonna say before I hang up, before I shut it down.
Yeah, because you're talking about me,
I
but
know. I keep going.
at least I was within the time limit.
It was just dope, man. Bringing up bands from across the country and knowing that we had these young cats barely out of high school who was blowing these dudes out the water, man. Just
Yo, they're so dope. It makes no sense.
Jerome's a freaking genius. Did you ever rock in the studio with Jerome?
Did you just ask me that?
It's just this really
Not the studio, but like real life. Yeah.
It's really rhetorical, man. Listen,
Jerome's
some of
a beast.
Some of the dopest joints I've ever written was with this dude playing. He's like, what do you think? And I'm like, yo, keep going. I got this.
And then he says magic to everything, like, and then he'll tell
Monster.
you certain keys that don't fit, and he'll tell you which way. So, like, yo, he's a beast. It makes no sense. Like, Jerome is like, oh, he's so dope. Yo,
listen,
and
man.
shout out to Ashton too. Ashton,
Yo,
man.
absolutely.
He's dope.
Yo, he's a monster. Too.
He's a monster. While
Listen,
we're bringing
man.
up them, we gotta bring up him too. He's dope.
But again, where was the list stop at?
That's what I'm saying. That's why we should never even started bringing up names, because now everybody's rushing to my head, and I'm just like, oh my God. Yo, no, honestly, why? Just one more person, just real quick. Only because Mac is right here, and because like nobody gives these people that much credit. People that go all out for their artist development and for their artist. Yo, shout out to CPR, Connecticut People Record. Yo, shout out to you. Shout out to Carla. Shout out to Carla, because she goes hard for artists too. Yo, all her artists that she be promoting and stuff, she goes in. She makes sure she goes off about her. Like, shout out to all y'all people that be pushing artists, period. Okay, all the people that support people, all the people that reach out to people and tell them how they can make themselves better so they could get better in the future. Like you guys are dope, all right? And you keep going because we need y'all. All right, that's all I wanted to say.
Anything else you want to say?
Don't get me started, because there's a lot of stuff I want to say, but I'm gonna save it till next Monday. All right, all right.
You know what?
You got Mac over here dying. Sorry with me.
Hold up. Just one. I'm gonna close out with my man. Where is it, man? Gary Smith is on a new joint.
What?
There it is. My man.
Oh, you just played this last week.
Yeah, I played it last week.
Yes. Shout out to Gary.
I forgot who the artist is. Sorry about that, but I know Gary's on it. So it's a real dope cut, yo. So with that, I'm gonna say peace and good night to everybody.
Peace.
Everybody online, Fiona, all y'all. Mwah. We love y'all. Much love to you. Much peace. Much respect. Here it is.
All night, all night. Good night.